that and subscribing. And it looks like we're going to be jumping right into the match. That Sentinel in the back, and oh my, things are starting up a little aggressive with an early shockwave.
Yeah, very good there for Nickbad to recognize that he can cartwheel right through that shockwave so it won't hit Captain America, and because of that, Joker had to burn his X Factor early. It looks like Nickbad's going to have to burn his right back because he himself did an unsafe super, but gets the pickup.
And using an X Factor but getting the hit is such a huge difference in between using the X Factor and not getting the hit. So it's... But the thing is, it doesn't matter as much when Zero's on your team because his damage output is so high that even without X Factor, you can very consistently kill a character.
Yeah, for sure. Zero, one of the characters in this game where you don't need X Factor to run through an entire team. But as I say that, you know, Nickbad's getting hit here and getting walked to the corner.
Ooh, this is looking pretty scary. It goes for a reset instead. Interesting decision when it's possible to just kill. But we have to thank the Evo champion himself, Remora, for resubscribing to the HAVENGERS. Thank you so much for taking the time and energy out of your schedule of winning at Evo, winning at TNS, and just being on a tear in order to support the community and subscribe to the HAVENGERs. Oh,
yeah, Hollywood Remora on a tear right now for sure. Speaking of on a tear, Nickbad just running through Zero here, going to take him out. It's going to be all up to Sentinel against the team that Sentinel really struggles with, especially without X Factor. You have Strider to keep him out of the sky, and Deadpool to just zone the character with the largest body in the game.
It's true, and all the angles those guns can go at are incredibly powerful, and a lot of the zoning tools, there's some counterplay Sentinel has available with using buttons in order to eat projectiles, but this is one of the matchups where the fact that each of the bullets is a different projectile really comes into play, because if Sentinel throws out an air jab or something to try and nullify him, he'll still just get shot by the rest of them.
Yeah, as you all know, that Sentinel's air normals do nullify projectiles of, I believe, low and medium durability, and even some high durability ones as well. But as you mentioned, Icy Sarah, because all of Deadpool's bullets are their own individual projectiles, Sentinel's going to nullify one of them and they get clipped by the rest, and that's what you saw there as Nickbad goes up 1-0.
But this time, looks like Joker gets the potential to start his momentum, but Nickbad survives using that counter. That's one of the tools that Joker uses that is less common in usage from some of the other strong Magnetos in the scene, and is able to get the throw back into the corner. Scaling here is going to be tough, and decides to go for that snap instead. Doesn't want to have to deal with Dark Strider, but it looks like regular Strider is enough to make this be a problem.
Yeah, Nickbad came in there swinging a button, didn't want to have to try to even think about dealing with the mix-up, and he's taking out Sentinel because of it. He's going to not catch Deadpool because Nickbad's going to burn the X-Factor there. Smart by Joker to use the level 3 to try to force a situation, but he's going to X-Factor himself very interestingly here in neutral just to get Magneto's red life back. That's another counter on Strider, but you really can't cancel into anything other than a super once the counter is activated.
Taking that time to get those guns is going to be able to catch Magneto's feet, but not quite enough. And now that X Factor's over, no way for him to protect himself. Even if he had blocked that, the chip would have been enough. Solo Zero can run through this team though, and that is exactly how it starts. Crossing up with the Buster and then going to be able to bring Nickbad to the corner. Has almost 2 meters on deck already, and is just going to invest the first one in Sogen.
Yeah, he's going to be able to kill Cap here.
So,
I'm sorry.
All of that whiffed.
Yeah, Deadpool able to duck the lightning cross up there. I was going to say, if he gets the touch on Deadpool, he should be able to build one additional bar before going into Sogenmu, so he'd have enough meter to kill him. But now Deadpool's gotten away, and again, this is all about Zero trying to chase down a character with good options to evade, plus Strider to help him out, and Deadpool catches Joker with the bolo toss, and that's going to be a dead Zero, and this should be a 2-0 lead for Nickbad.
Oh, not quite. Didn't have belief that Legion would be enough, and it's scary to have faith in Legion. There's so many times when things just go wrong with it that
never believe in Legion. Worst super of a good character I've ever seen.
It is pretty painful when either the RNG or the lack of durability or the low damage or all those factors together just like make it not do what it needs to do. But looks like Magneto here with the Pixel doesn't have the meter to DHC out safely. Is going to need to make Nickbad block like a couple drones or a disruptor in order to get the meter, but gets thrown immediately. Oh, and
Nickbad's been really good with the air throws this set for sure. And this is Pasadena rules, if I'm not mistaken, so if Joker's able to win one here, it's going to become first to 4 rather than first to 3.
Yes, indeed. That is accurate, and looks like Zero going for the snap again. Strider last time had gotten a happy birthday when he was snapped in. This time only hits one character, but that's an important character to hit. Has the resources to mix up Zero but not kill him, and now needs to deal with that Buster neutral, having drones on deck, all that durability when Nickbad has some strong tools for support, but none of them really interact with drones super favorably, but the THC does. Oh, and Genbu Zero has the power to take almost all of Nickbad's team. The merriest of Christmases was possible, but that was one of the few times Legion actually did a decent job because some of the animals were too slow to spawn, and because of that, they still had hitboxes after the Genbu Zero.
Yeah, it looks like the Genmu Zero hitbox, like you said, got eaten up hitting the 3 characters, some of the Legion animals, some of the zoo as it were able to get out. But Strider clips Zero again, and again we're going to see Deadpool plus Strider assist versus an X-Factorless Sentinel with only 1 bar.
Ooh, is this going to be the bus ass needed to make sure that there is no round 3? Oh, Tiger Knee hard drive in order to get around Mad Wheel. Mad Wheel can be incredibly scary at times. Chip is enough to take it out. I think that Sentinel just needs like a solid, like optimal starter, because if he doesn't have an optimal starter, he may not be able to directly kill Strider here. But Strider, any hit should lead into a dead Sentinel. He only has half-life, and Strider's low damage isn't a problem when the character's already this beaten down. Oh, and the hit has come through. It is looking like Nickbad is sending Joker to the loser's bracket round 1.
Yeah, CEO top 16 Nickbad starts us off with a bus ass tonight.
This doesn't mean Joker is out. There's still the lower bracket that he could climb his way up through, but that is a hard start to determine. Very nice work to Nickbad. As you were saying, General Reaction, the use of air throw, it was pivotal in the Magneto and Phoenix in the back. So looks like we have some opportunities here, and immediately Prodigy backdashes out, does not want to interact with his Hulk. Away and just gets to the shooting game. General Reaction, not afraid to put some projectiles on screen as well, using the gamma waves to control space, but at that mid-range is being a little bit hesitant, and Prodigy immediately taking advantage of that hesitancy, goes into the TAC, going to get Morrigan bopped and snapped. Let's see if Phoenix gets a chance to play. Oh, the lack of super, I guess General Reaction might have gone for super and then realized he didn't have it. That was quite unfortunate. Maybe it would have been possible to go for like a regular Gamma Wave into Gamma Tsunami because Phoenix is such a squishy character, but just the hesitation there, it was not enough, and now General Reaction, great player, but all of his characters have hurt boxes that are the size of a small country, and or maybe a not so small country in the case of Sentinel. And when your hurt box is that big, getting around Soul Fist is miserable. But if she stops shooting them and you get to dash right in and hit her in the feet, everything's okay. It looks like this is going to potentially be the death of Morrigan. Invest in the body blast. I don't think that one kills. May have been needed to go into the rapid fire fist with an alternative extension. Looks like we're having a little bit of visual stutters going on, but the players seem to be doing amazing work. What's this? Permavermin has subscribed using Prime? Thank you for supporting the community, Permavermin, as we see this mayor die. And just repulsioning away the Sentinel. Prodigy seems very confident in this situation. Only 37 seconds left on the clock and hits the wake up on Sentinel. And now Prodigy, when there's no more chance for comebacks to happen, no other characters remaining, invests all the resources needed to make killing Sentinel as simple and fast as possible. And just, again, Prodigy seems very happy to blink dash backwards, does not want to interact with Hulk in situations where there's high variance involved, but now has ended up in the corner and needs to deal with the mix-up. The mix-up did not end up opening him up, and now is not able to confirm off of that throw, leaving General Reaction actually with the life lead, but not a confirm to beat down on Magneto. and with no fear sliding into the lariat. If your hurt boxes are low enough, you could just get around it, but is unwilling to invest the resources. I think that with the immediate hit on Hulk, this is fine. Even if you're Phoenix team, like, it would have been worth getting rid of that Haggar, because you still have the opportunity to summon Harmonizer Assist. It could be safe, and now there's the chance that while you're dealing with Sentinel doing something silly. Oh, no, the Tempest is going to catch there. It looks like that was maybe an attempt to punish, but General Reaction's attack did not hit high enough. And oh my gosh, V Conti also subscribing. People just coming out to support the community today. Y'all are bosses, greatly appreciated. And oh my gosh, there's going to be some Soul Fist coming in. General Reaction has had a challenging time dealing with this, and now Morrigan is just getting to shoot, but it seems like Prodigy a little less consistent on converting with the Morrigan than all the practice he has with Magneto. But it looks like Morrigan's going to die, but it doesn't matter if Morrigan dies. Phoenix has 5 bars on deck. Is there going to be an anti-Phoenix tech here by General Reaction? Oh no, she doesn't even die in the first place. Now there's 1 meter left on General Reaction side in order to deal with Dark Phoenix. Is at half-life for Haggar. Building up to 2 meters is useful because that means there could be invulnerable Hyper into Hyper Sentinel Force DHC, and or Alpha counter into... Oh, is that it? Hyper Sentinel Force not quite fast enough to catch. Does get to wear out a decent amount of Prodigy's X-Factor time without taking any chip. But Phoenix can't just chip, she could mix you up, and she killed off Haggar in that risky summon. Hyper Sentinel Force here is not going to get the kill, and X-Factor is now done for General Reaction, and even though it's running out for Prodigy, Prodigy has full meter on deck. Sentinel is just dying. Any bit of chip is going to do this. One little bit of hit on Phoenix will do it too. Prodigy takes it. Looks like this time there was a fail on the Blink Dash, and Prodigy just got Backdash into Heavy. Backdash into Heavy is pretty good, but not as good as getting out, and now, because he didn't get away as safely, has to do some things with Phoenix. I'm surprised this trap has just not spawned with all of Hulk's dash or any of that. I guess that it doesn't quite put him up to the triggering range for it to start hitting things. That's a something. But now that Phoenix using meter to get on that healing field, but Magneto is either going to die or get snapped. Snap comes in, and General Reaction was relying on there being fear in Prodigy's heart with that command throw mix-up. After the assist had gone away, Prodigy had no fear in his heart. It was just all about seeing that there was an opportunity and pressing a button. This is looking pretty scary for General Reaction. It's very likely that Prodigy is going to be able to successfully get the meter needed in order to make Phoenix a guarantee. And oh, these are things that could potentially go badly. But even with that, now he's full screen against Morrigan. There's Soul Fist covering things. Prodigy's one of the players that even when he's at 5 meters does not invest in Astral. It seems just wants to make sure that the guarantee on Phoenix stays in. You know how if you open up a phone or something, you void the warranty? Prodigy does not want to void the warranty on his Phoenix. Get all the meter available, make sure that that is not going to break, and the insurance policy is on deck, pixel away. And Magneto gets to just run for a little bit of time, burn out all of that X-Factor from General Reaction, and the Blink Dash is not quite getting in. It's getting close, and then it finally gets the kill on Magneto, but General Reaction is going to have to try and do this with solo Haggar without X-Factor against Dark Phoenix with X-Factor 3 available, and I think he's just dead instead, because Phoenix She doesn't do a ton of damage unless she invests resources. But, oh, it looks like early X Factor, happy to be used by Prodigy, is able to just like stay safe, avoid interacting, but still chip. Very nice work to Prodigy, taking that 3-0 and activating, making sure those Pasadena rules never have time to activate. So General Reaction sent to the lower bracket while Prodigy moves on in winners. In his mayoral role.
His mayoral role, he's retired from wrestling, he's taken up politics. And like I said, yeah, it looks like Kiddo's going to start the Magneto in this matchup. I respect that choice. Character that fights Morgan much, much better than Point Haggar would.
Definitely, and having Dormammu in second, like, Dormammu, when he's set up to actually engage with it, just beats Morrigan. But it doesn't look like there's going to be the ideal setup to bring in Dormammu, and when he actually needs to fight on the incoming, it can end up bad. Oh no, this isn't going to kill the TAC on the other. So many times of not killing JasonKido's Magneto. This is an interesting choice from Escalante. I know that they've had some choice words for each other before. JasonKido seems to always be in the like positive GG side of things, but we've seen Escalante say some concerning things in relation to when JasonKido has taken sets off of him before. Let's see if the disrespect is going to come into play, and oh, you can't disrespect JasonKido for long. Don't leave his characters alive. If you do that, there's the chance your Magneto's going to vanish, Stalking Flare is going to be on screen, and the mix-up's going to be on point for killing Morrigan. Forces out the X Factor with that set play, and now Escalante needing to use these resources in a situation where he's not guaranteed a kill out of them. Very nice work by JasonKido in setting that situation up.
Morrigan finally does find a hit with the level 2 X Factor spent. That's going to take out Haggar, but the X Factor's almost gone, and a healthy Dormammu is coming in. So as you mentioned, if Dormammu can get set up, this zoning game is going to look exponentially good for JasonKido, but he does the raw tag into Magneto, an interesting choice.
And this is one of the situations where Soulfist is coming from behind, decides to X Factor, bring back Magneto immediately, and gets the confirm with the Dark Hole. Very nice work to JasonKido. Is going to be able to get the confirm off of that disruptor, and it looks like Escalante is going to lose his Doom and the first game of this set.
Yeah, the momentum there swung very quickly, and it's all because Magneto was left alive very early on in the match. Played a major factor there in the late game, and that's the reason JasonKido got to take game 1.
Yeah, that strange behavior after the Super TAC really seemed to seal it against Escalante. He did a lot of great work with his Morrigan and X Factor 2, just evaporating the Haggar and doing a ton of damage to Magneto as well. But in the end, just like used his resources too early and wasn't able to take it.
So we're into game number 2. Once again, Escalante does have quite the substantial lead. Oh, again drops Magneto. That's incredibly unfortunate because the Lariat was waiting for JasonKido, and now Morrigan is going to go down for Escalante, and again, the momentum's going to swing exponentially back in the favor of Kiddo, all because Magneto is left alive.
Oh, and is this going to have the setup timing for forces out the X Factor again? Escalante does not want to have to deal with that set play. Feels that with Magneto alive, there's a greater chance to win this game, and is going to use X Factor 2. Should be able to kill off Haggar with a DHC. Ends up going for a TAC instead. Greedy, but saving so much meters. Going to have 5 on deck in order to fight Magneto Dormammu. Is going to let Haggar live.
That's another unfortunate drop there, because in addition to getting 5 meters himself from that TAC, he gave JasonKido a lot of meter, and that's the reason Dormammu was able to get in there through the various DHCs. Now, Kiddo has popped X Factor. The neutral's kind of been reset here, and Escalante, for the time being, is very close to having a life lead. Not anymore because of these fish hooks in the air, but he was in a good position for a little bit. Now he's going to have to go in, knowing that Lariat is there to back up JasonKido.
Very nice work to JasonKido. Those missiles were tracking him, but the tracking wasn't good enough to actually connect on Dormammu plinking around up there in the air in order to avoid the situation. But this time Escalante gets a throw and doesn't convert it into a dead character. Chaotic Flame is going to get hit by the 1 missile, and this means that Doom is within a range of chip. It's a little bit scary to summon him. And it's
Oh,
even scarier to
ducked.
get hit by a pipe.
The worst thing you can do if pipe is coming out is to try to crouch block it, because it is an overhead. He got bonked by it there.
The bonk is too strong, and with that, JasonKido going up 2-0 against Escalante. Is Escalante going to be able to get the Pasadena rules into effect, or is this just going to be a 3-0?
So Escalante has chosen here to start his own Magneto. He had started Morrigan the last 2 games, but he's going to start his own Magneto, and that allows him to have access to the Dark Harmonizer assist. So he's going to be able to passively build meter every time he calls Morrigan, in addition to building meter, you know, the old-fashioned way, hitting with normals or doing chip damage.
And that's really strong with Magneto because even though he doesn't have a lot of safe uses for meter and neutral, having the Morrigan DHC available means that Shockwave Astral is always a threat and just goes straight into the gravity squeeze. He saw what happens when he lets any of JasonKido's characters live. No, he let a character live yet again!
So unfortunately there, even after the gravity squeeze, Haggar was still alive, and Escalante didn't have meter to follow up in any way. So Haggar was able to live there. He's going to get chipped out here. Kiddo's choosing not to burn his X Factor. Magneto does go down as well, so things have turned in Escalante's favor, but that's a whip and a punish. And now it's X Factor level 3 Dormammu. Gets the Stalking Flare out. He can start charging up spells and really now has a chip advantage over a team that rarely loses in terms of the projectile chip battle.
Oh, and that X Factor is worn down to less than a fifth, but the amount of chip that's happened during that time has just been enough to get so much value out of it. Is going to be able to take some things with just like hard reads if there's a good hard read for a Chaotic Flame later or something like that. Enough damage has been done that it matters, but now hands are on deck and Astral's about to run out. Meteors is hitting Doom and takes him down to such a low life. No meter to go into Chaotic Flame. This is hurting, and now Morrigan gets in. Is she going to
have
build
the TAC? Oh, does the fake TAC into the reset, but drops the combo, so Dormammu lives again.
JasonKido with the same mind as GeneralReaction, like, oh no, the TAC needs to come here. But Escalante on point with making that read. But you need to survive for longer than this, and can't do it. Dies without even getting hit, just chipped into oblivion. Nice work to JasonKido, taking it 3-0 over Escalante in the first round.
Yeah, and for those of you out there wondering, the Stalking Flare will not go away simply.
Let's see. I don't know. Seeing JasonKido play earlier, he did such excellent work against Escalante, and Escalante's Magneto Morrigan has access to stronger neutral assists to deal with, and also just like was really on point, so I feel like JasonKido is very likely to do well, but Prodigy's already up to 3 bars here. He is making that investment, building the wall with Magnetic Blasts while summoning that Harmonizer in a relatively safe way, and is already up to 4, but it's a little bit of odd drops going on here from Jason, but nice work to Prodigy. If someone drops, it only matters that they dropped if the other person takes advantage of it. Otherwise, it's just something that happened in game. So very nice work to Prodigy in being able to take advantage of that, hit the fake TAC reset, and kill off Magneto, while building up 5 bars in the process and getting Morrigan in safely so Magneto can build back all of that red life. I feel that Morrigan has a hard time against Dormammu sometimes, though, but it seems like Prodigy's playing these footsies, catching with the air heavy in ways that are useful, and has been able to get Astralon against JasonKido in the corner. But teleports are so good.
Is able to luckily raw tag Haggar in, get the air throw immediately on Morrigan, and yeah, definitely going to make this situation, making it tough for Prodigy. Decides to snap in Gene, wants to mix her up. Is able to dodge the first ones as Prodigy gets the raw S immediately on the back hitbox of JasonKido. Of course, Gene doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but was able to do enough damage to build meter, at least get Haggar in a situation where Morrigan is definitely going to hurt whether or not her fireballs do hit you or not. But Haggar gets a second life and is able to DHC right on out back to Dormammu. And of course, Dormammu with his deadly teleports is able to make a mix-up and almost get that confirmed. Of Prodigy is able to pop out again, only having 3 meters. Decides to go for a Spear Flame to kind of keep some track. Decides to switch back Haggar, but misses the pipe, unfortunately. And is Prodigy going to switch? Yep, right into Magneto. And Jason says there's going to be no chance for this. Oh, as Magneto survived just a tad. Owen gets swiped from the falling S. And just going to decide to trip out Morrigan as well with some spells from Dormammu. Now it's just up to the Jean Dark Phoenix herself. Prodigy decides to air dash up before falling with the down H. And unfortunately pays for it. Here we go. Dark Phoenix time, which JasonKido got. Prodigy dashes across the screen, is just able to get JasonKido with some feathers. Does he block the first mix-up? X Factors to make sure is able to see exactly what happens during the freeze flame. Catches Dark Phoenix with a crouching M, dodges the trap from the air, and takes the first game. Wow.
Oh my. Crouching medium hit confirm super is one of those things where sometimes you'll do it in a panic situation and it works apparently. Kiddo managing to take that first game, but Prodigy coming back with a vengeance. That Dark Magneto is going in on the default colors, making sure to get the TAC, and oh, this is looking potentially... It had been looking good for Prodigy, but then the drop gave the opportunity for JasonKido to get going. He can snap here if he wants. Instead goes for a reset, is going to get a shockwave out into Stalking Flare for winning neutral. Oh, could potentially just get a kill here. Gets the team back to having Dormammu as anchor, and the command throw catches. This is going to be the end of Magneto or a snap. I think this is going to be the end of Magneto. JasonKido seemed, even though there have been some snaps going on here. Oh, it was not the end of Magneto. And Magneto was able to get his crouch light out in time, getting JasonKido back to the corner. This is looking very possible. Oh, Lariat's so strong though. Going to get thrown with Dormammu, but it's very unlikely Prodigy wants to invest the resources necessary to confirm there. That was not what Prodigy wanted. This was about as bad of a tech error as could happen for him. All of that meter got used. Oh, feels more confident with Phoenix and being able to run and summoning Harmonizer while playing footsies than confident that Morrigan could build up the bar just like fighting herself. Let's see if this is the correct analysis of the situation. Or, oh, Phoenix is going to have to deal with some nonsense. And now Morrigan is dead. Phoenix is down to the last 15%. She's well within a range that some chip is going to be terrifying to her. But she's built up back to 4 1/5 meter or so. X Factor is not going to be available for Dark Phoenix, and JasonKido just wasting down that X Factor time, making sure that she's not going to be in her most terrifying form, but Dark Phoenix on her own, even without X Factor, can still be pretty scary and ace characters. Let's see if Prodigy has what it takes to do this without the darkest of Phoenixes.
Oh, gets popped immediately, and just smart awareness on JasonKido, knowing the distance that he has to likely throw normals if he wants to at least have a chance of living. Prodigy, taking the chance, goes into the healing sphere to make sure that Phoenix doesn't die right away, gets the air throw but does not follow it up, unfortunately. JasonKido swinging with the super, but they get stopped because luckily for Prodigy, you can hit Dormammu low out of that super, and Prodigy takes it back game 2 and evens it out. Wow. Nice awareness on Prodigy, just knowing from the Chaotic Feint being that close that Jean would be able to be small enough to hit with that crouching button and stop the whole super in general. And Prodigy riding the momentum as he gets but of course he got the second hit just like on last time. But hopefully we'll be able to finish off Magneto this time. Gets a THC Infinite with Morrigan, but unfortunately drops it, giving JasonKido another chance and is able to hit with the falling H on this Morrigan and decides this time just going to snap with Jean. Just going to snap Phoenix out and is unluckily regretting it just at this moment for now, as it looks like Magneto might die. Is Prodigy going to spend the meter? Of course, especially because he has Magneto still, but decides to switch Magneto back into point. JasonKido attempting to go for a back teleport, but Prodigy was just ready with that Magneto, as you can see, with the immediate dash to the side into a grab, and just goes for a level 3. Prodigy may be deciding to just power and just destroy and kill his team, especially because there's only Haggar left on back. Do you see a chance for JasonKido perhaps this match, Icy Sarah?
I have confidence in that Kiddo. Oh, until he got hit, because there can be a kill here. I think the strategy is reasonable from Prodigy to just be like, hey, I'm confident that I could run away from however much time I need to from Haggar while summoning the Dark Harmonizer assist that Phoenix is coming back. I don't know, the JasonKido's Dark Haggar has taken back many games before, even without X Factor, so I never count him out just because he's down to this character. But now, Prodigy did his job. It was a good investment of all of that meter he did, because he was able to run away effectively until he's back at 5 now. And Jason investing his X Factor the first time he catches Magneto, does not want to deal with that running away anymore. What's he going to do on the incoming for Phoenix? Hits her, but does he have an opportunity to stop her? She gets to start mashing buttons, gets those feathers out, and this is going to be the end of the Haggar. Prodigy going up 2-1 over JasonKido, who's won multiple recent events. Now we have some pressure going on as JasonKido rocking that point Magneto. The magnetic blast war is going on, but Prodigy ends up making success out of it. Has been doing very well in the Magneto mirror thus far, despite not having access to the neutral assist that JasonKido does. And this time, Jason getting his first time to really do some work with Magneto, potentially goes for the snap. Is going to summon Haggar, but isn't able to set up the situation to actually kill Phoenix. She's building all the meter she needs and is investing the meter again in order to get rid of Magneto. Does not get rid of Magneto. Chaotic Flame catching catching Prodigy's Magneto for a good 70% of his life. And Phoenix dies just before she gets the meter. This just shit swung in JasonKido's direction so much out of nowhere. Oh, the score, by the way, is for HAVENGERS for when you have the opportunity. Ashdash, the East Coast Parsec server is in Virginia, to my understanding. And looks like Prodigy here doing the 2020 anchor with this Magneto and dropping it and leaving the opportunity for JasonKido to play. The stalking flare is going to let him get in safely, waste so much of this X Factor time, and there's still that little bit of Haggar available. Oh, Dormammu's dead. This is the end of Dormammu. And now it's up to a relatively even matchup of a sliver of Haggar. Oh no, not a sliver of Haggar. A counter hit headbutt of Haggar into the game. JasonKido tying it up to 2.
Gonna need that Magneto to clock out immediately. That's immediately from those birds. As JasonKido now shifted the momentum back in his favor, taking this lead and just starting to make Prodigy a little bit possibly nervous. No, actually, never mind. Prodigy getting the air grab on JasonKido, taking Kiddo to the corner, trying to take out this Magneto, if not just building as much meter as possible. Is it possible they're gonna go for a THC? Goes right or left, and JasonKido's not ready, and again drops the THC infinite. And JasonKido just immediately ready to hit, get the switch and pop engine. My mistake. But unfortunately was not able to get a mix despite having the Haggar Lariat out, and Prodigy able to get out. Morrigan once again deciding to just spend a meter to try to make something happen against this Dormammu. But you said earlier, Morrigan just having kind of trouble with the way that Dormammu works, having the 8-way air dash, being able to teleport on top of that, so any kind of aggression you try to play can be nullified immediately by a teleport behind. And then JasonKido's Haggar just throwing damage and a THC of his own to just really finish off this Haggar. Of course, probably just trying to build meter up for against the Phoenix fight. Prodigy already having 5 bars. Which do you think is going to end up coming on top, where JasonKido gets another hit on Prodigy's Magneto and is definitely going to be able to finish this, no problem. Is he going to go for a snap or just a simple kill, do you think, this time?
I think the kill is coming. And then that way there's Stalking Flare incoming mix-up for Phoenix. Even though Jason has good tech, I don't actually see him go for the Haggar anti-Phoenix tech very consistently. So let's see if he has stuff on deck for that. Because I've seen we've all seen, if we were watching some Evo, I believe that one of the people in chat that's going by Magic Pixel Mexican at the moment showed some opportunities for Haggar to get rid of some characters when they are in situations where he still has X Factor available. Oh gosh, Dark Phoenix is popped. Haggar needs to try and live, and he does not. This is going to be a 3-2 in Prodigy's favor.
Yeah, definitely smart on Prodigy. Watching during the Spear Flame of Dorm, decided to throw out some normals on the ground from Feather, so at least even though if JasonKido decided to teleport back, some of them would actually hit Dormammu, causing the Spear Flame to disappear, and really giving Prodigy the opportunity that they needed to finish that round here now on set point. But in the meantime, JasonKido is not giving up. Deciding to snap out Phoenix to make this a winning set in their favor, and is able to get the hit on G. Nice little head toe taps as Prodigy was not blocking, pushes her away to make sure that when Morrigan comes in, they're much more in the corner than they were previously to really give JasonKido that knockdown. Responding instantly with the super, is gonna get hit with it, I think. Possibly. Oh, the Spear Flame is still able to come out. Nice. Was able to luckily dodge the Soul Fist, and JasonKido was able to get the confirm off the elbow of that crouching light. Oh, but unfortunately pops out, but JasonKido still gets the air throw, getting the opportunity to finish off this Morrigan. Is Prodigy going to be able to come back with this Anchor Dark Magneto?
Dark Magneto is very strong, definitely possible, but not when he gets hit by the mix-up. JasonKido gets the connection, turns it into a game, and ties it up 3-3, taking this to the final game of the set. Both of them still holding in with Magneto. They want to have this fight go on, and the power of each of these players. We've seen Prodigy get a lot of momentum with Magneto at the start of this recently, but let's see if JasonKido is able to make the adjustments that are necessary to turn the Magneto match in his favor, especially with the assists that are available. Gets caught by the throw, and that's not how you want to start it. Is going to be able to build up all the resources that Phoenix needs, and instead is going to kill off Magneto. How do you feel about that, Senior Hamon?
I'm a little bit questionable. I believe in Prodigy's ideas and wanting to just kind of have a shift where Kiddo only has 2 characters left, but Kiddo disagrees and says, you know what, why don't we keep it even? Why don't we keep it fair? So he just gets his lariat, hits Gene. Oh, actually hits out Morrigan. Probably wanted to not. Probably feels that this match might go into the long run, and unfortunately it does not work out as Prodigy is able to switch to the other side and actually hit Haggar crouching and dodging those lariats. Missed the swipe of the fur H, but did not, almost was able to connect off of the blast from the air and is able to pick it up this time. And so far, it seems the plan is working out in Prodigy's favor, as JasonKido just has Dormammu left, but still has X Factor and 2 meters. What do you think JasonKido's gonna do if he gets a start and pick up from here?
This is going to be the end of Magneto. Oh, it's not quite the end of Magneto. It is after a little bit, but this is a scary situation. Dormammu is a very strong character, but Phoenix is obnoxious, and he didn't get the value out of his stalking flare, and now she activates. He was caught by the burst, and now Prodigy takes out JasonKido, sending a multiple tournament winner to the losers bracket. Congratulations to Prodigy in putting in the work tonight.
And their Prodigy definitely celebrating with their new team, able to get over the one of
So it looks like we're going to go Vergil on point for nolife this time, deciding to run Zero as anchor, and is able to get the immediate X Factor on Magneto, invest those resources, decides to get rid of this flying man, and with that, doesn't invest the resources for it, and Puma chooses to save his character, gets that nice green chaotic flame on deck, and Plasma Beam saves him from ending up in a bad situation, but X Factor has been used and things are looking so much better for nolife than they do for TJPuma right now. When your X Factor is ticking down as you get hit, it can be very demoralizing. And now No Life's team is in an order that's much more standardized, is going to be able to get the hit on Magneto. And now it is going to be up to TJPuma's solo Dr. Doom against this entire team. Chat, do you think we're going to have an SDP on deck? Oh, goes for the photons, which is going to be able to catch Vergil, but doesn't have the durability to deal with Genmu Zero. Genmu Zero, I believe, is the highest durability projectile in the game. When Zero uses it, it will eat all the kinds of things. I think it'll only not have favorable interactions with like strength projectile counter and stuff like that. But Genmu Zero, serious business. And looks like even though TJPuma took a loss there, isn't being too frantic, is making decisions at the side of the screen where it feels like the least risk is involved. Moving forward a little bit with Mag Blast, but then No Life deciding to keep this Vergil on point. None of the hits that TJPuma is getting are confirming into a dead character. Oh, but is able to stop the jam session assist. This is going much better for TJPuma than round one. He's having an opportunity to play, but that opportunity may not last long. Zero with Rapid Slash getting those cross-ups in scary situations, so Genmu makes it even harder to see what's going on, and Magneto's going to die here because No Life on point with these loops, and Magneto will die to these zoops. Oh no, he does not die to the zoops, but this is incredibly fortunate for TJPuma because not only did it give him an opportunity to not deal or to play a little bit more, but he also died in a way that let his Dormammu come in without dealing with the scariest of Zero incoming mix-ups. So that is pretty good. And the Lightning is going to confirm, Dormammu is going to die, X Factor is done, and again, it's up to just TJPuma's Doom, who comes in with Photons again, but this time Photons doesn't have, again, Zero available to stop it. No X Factor available on TJPuma's side. No Life is going to be able to invest their own X Factor, has TJPuma in the corner, doesn't get the confirm even though there was so much hit stun available there. Sometimes it's just tough, and No Life going up 2-0 against TJPuma. Let's see what adjustments are made. It feels like for part of that game, things went a little better with the Magneto-Vergil matchup, but then when it came down to fighting Zero, everything became much harder. This is an interesting decision, Tron, with Dormammu and Magneto. Very few people would consider going from Dr. Doom to Tron on your team is something that's recommended. So I'm curious to see how TJPuma ends up approaching this situation, and whether No Life ends up sticking with the Vergil as the primary character, because it's like, oh my gosh, did the Fruity Fetus just gift a tier 1 sub to I'm a Squirrel? Thank you so much, Fetus, for supporting the community, and I'm a Squirrel, I believe you do cool stuff in the modding community, right? My brain squiggles on some of these things, but thanks for all the ways people contribute to the community. Y'all rock. And this time, oh, No Life went for the TAC but did not connect with it. Is going to instead get a Dante combo, and unlike that point Vergil, oh, is going to drop a Dante combo. Tron's getting so much life, so many opportunities to play. And, oh, she doesn't get any opportunities to play against Zero, though. One touch from this character is going to evaporate her. Is that going to be it? Very nice work to No Life on being able to get most of the confirm. Oh, it was a reset. It was all part of the plan. No Life, the Tron had so much life that it would take another hit and didn't want to invest the meter. Extra opportunities to kill. Oh no, this is an opportunity to kill Dormammu as well. There's just been, once No Life has put the Zero on point, it has become very effective in No Life's favor, while the Vergil has been a little bit more hit or miss. But Zero, the consistency is there for No Life, is going to be able to kill off Dormammu, is going to invest Rikoha and X Factor in Rikoha again to kill off Tron. And even though Spiral Swords didn't end up being a thing that mattered there, that X Factor is got the hit on Dante, got the hit on Zero, uses the shockwave, and now X Factor is gone for no life. X Factor 3 from Magneto is going to have most of its time wasted here, but there's the opportunity to get the kill. This looks like TJPuma getting on the board, and because TJPuma got on the board, this is now going to be a first to 4 set. Very nice work, TJPuma, showing that very smart X Factor timing can just change the entire situation. Ends up getting on the board. Is now going to be a first to 4, so eSports No Life needs to No Life. Now that it's not going to be a 3-0, it just starts to 0. Doesn't want to have to deal with a situation where something unexpected could happen again. And ooh, this Tron color with the Dormammu. As much as I think that going to Tron, as far as like character value, was a downgrade from Doom, the color synergy of this Tron with this Dormammu looks real nice. So shoutouts to people with good colors. Vergil here going to potentially die because Tron does do a lot of damage, and this should be the end of this character. Oh no, went for a reset instead. Ended up working, but now it's going to be up to Dante and a very small amount of Zero. I'm curious to see if TJPuma just goes for the kill here, whether there's a snap involved because Zero's kind of scary. Looks like going for the route that's going to just be a kill on Dante. Has access to a follow-up with Stalking Flare instead of Chaotic Flame. Nice work. Still has enough hits left on it that it's going to set up a good situation. Oh, didn't have the confirm on Zero, but does get the second hit. TJPuma soaring back, tying it up 2-2. What is this amazing work going on? And looks like Zero a little infuriated that he lost those last 2 games. No Life is going to put in the work, get that knockdown, and oh my gosh. Give T-Hawk a gun does work on making sure that people get to their servers and are let in order to play. And on top of that is gifting a sub to Little Monix. This is some good news. Thank you for supporting the community, Give T-Hawk a gun. And also, thank you for being hype with all of the play that you do, Little Monix. It is amazing. Oh, and X Factor Dormammu swinging some of those fish hooks out, but Zero it needs to invest X Factor. That is actually quite useful because No Life does not understand how Tron works and did not respect the King Koban is going to come out even if you hit her. So the homie is very strong there when you do not understand how he works. Extra chance, and I don't think that was intended to be a frame trap, but very interesting setups here. No X Factor available for Dark Vergil. Definitely nice to just have Vergil with Jam Session in those situations, because if you're not going to get X Factor from keeping him in back, being able to at least have access to Jam Session to have long strings that build tons of meter so you get more Spiral Swords is pretty important. Let's see if there's actually a situation that kills here. It looks like it's available with the DHC, but there's no DHC from TJPuma. Tron just stood there, and because of that, she's going to take the hit. And is this going to kill? DHC needed to kill here. DHC's needed, and this also means that Dante's going to burn down some of this Devil Trigger timing. Being in Devil Trigger is very good, but when you're running Vergil Dante, if you don't have access to Devil Trigger as a DHC, all of Dante's meter use to come in is just going to be unsafe. So it can shift things up, but it looks like TJPuma's ready for this one. Is going to kill off Dante, has 4 meters on deck. No hands available, and this is a relatively challenging matchup. The teleports with Spiral Swords are scary, and sometimes you don't need to teleport with Spiral Swords. You just do the standing light and confirm into a dead Dormammu, going up 3-2 against TJPuma. I am being joined by the illustrious, the wonderful Senor Hamon. How are you doing this evening, Senor Hamon?
I am doing quite excellent, actually, Sarah. I am very glad to join on the mics as we hit possibly the penultimate match for No Life in this matchup versus TJPuma. as he's trying to hopefully block, but does not. And unfortunately gets hit by the Dante's assist, going straight into Vergil swords. Wants to lock it down. Oh, nice tag switch to completely stop the swords and reset the whole situation. Ooh, almost gets hit by the Dark Hole, but unfortunately gets taken out by the round trip. Nolife cleaning this up with the ground bounce. Got the wall bounce going. Oh, misses it. Attempts another wall bounce. Was not actually in the corner, but gets the cross up. Falling air S. Leading to another wall bounce just straight into Dimension Slash. Probably going to DHC, you think, Ice there?
Oh yeah, like decided to go into Devil Trigger there. That's an interesting choice. I think $1 million on its own would have killed even without the Devil Trigger. Devil Trigger does give it a damage bonus, so Nolife maybe just not quite confident enough in Dante's damage output. And also, when Dante isn't the next character in, it can have some nice impacts to, oh no, X Factor is going to evaporate Dante. He doesn't get a chance to do anything. And Chaotic Flame is going to catch both here. Is this going to be a tied 3-3? Oh my gosh. TJPuma making those adjustments and getting in there. I have to say, this is some great performance by TJPuma in putting in work. Also someone supports the community, has nice analysis of what's going on. Oh, and doing Dimensional Slash instead of Spiral Swords is a pretty scary thing to do for Nolife here. Tron, as an assist, is bleeding super hard, and Shockwave is going to... Oh, the X Factor was an attempt to Happy Birthday, but didn't quite get it, and because of that, eSports Nolife had been up on resources, but very nice catch off of the Dark Hole is going to potentially be able to get the kill here and the Stalking Flare on screen. Also, thanks to Fruity Fetus for gifting a sub to JasonKido, multiple-time winner of many things, and awesome member of the community. Thank you, Fetus, and thank you, Kiddo. Looks like Tron's going to get the opportunity to recover a lot of this red life that's going on here, and so Genmu is going to be necessary to finish this off. Is Nolife ready for this kill?
Definitely. Looks like had it locked and loaded. Gonna take out this Magneto off the course. Gonna try to mix up the incoming on Dormammu. Does more block? His blocks assist. Does not block the side switch, as Nolife simply just waited and just made small incremental micro walks to finish that mix up. Now definitely going to Genmu. We know Nolife has these combos. Just some quick zim zam zoops on this Dormammu. And now, of course, TJPuma trying to think how are they going to come back with possibly the Tron. Threw out Tron for the assist. Oh no, she actually was able to get out, but unfortunately got hit by the by Zero. Oh, and Zero gets a pickup off of the Dante assist, but is not able to complete the combo. Nolife throws a projectile to keep TJPuma locked down. TJPuma attempts to jump, but unfortunately still gets crossed by the lightning. As Nolife was able to confirm, at least from the air jam sesh, that win, securing the next step in the bracket. Congratulations to Nolife. And unfortunately for Puma, as creative display had on, we will be seeing you later in the losers bracket, no doubt. I'm sure Puma.
I've heard about this, but have not gotten the opportunity to actually see it in action. So I'm really excited to see what Ash Dash does here when fighting Yullizhez. Is running the Dante on point, which feels like a really scary thing against Zero. And gets shot in the back, but it's not enough to kill him. A lot of hits by Yuli, but only that one ends up confirming. But you only need one confirm when you're Zero. Hit the character, and Dante is going to build up so much meter for Zero that this may even kill without spending meter. Wow, nice work to Yuli, knowing exactly how much health everyone has in order to be able to manage that situation. Getting the kill, knowing when to invest, knowing when not to invest, and it doesn't matter how good of a player Ash Dash is, sometimes you're not going to block the incoming mix-up from Zero correctly. And, oh, but now we're going to get a chance to see this Dormammu put in work. Are they going to live long enough to? Oh, gets caught by the crouching Shuma. We've seen Angelic put in work with the Anchor Squid. Do you think that the Dark Shuma has what it takes in order to make this happen, Senior?
I definitely do. I'm definitely seeing some channels of Angelic, of Salute. Oh, nice attempt to possibly get a grab, but still just keeping it nice pressure. Able to get the air grab off of Dante, pick up from the charge. Still has amount of X Factor. Oh, but misses the charge, unfortunately, or just did not charge enough. And now is going to get a second chance. Is the roll over? No, gets a hit. giving Devil Trigger to Yullizhez. Yullizhez making an easy confirm off of that. Just bringing him down. Has a meter, is able to spend it and take the first game. Oh, what a drop for Ash Dash. I'm sure that charging timing was, especially online, was just a tad frames off, as you know, charging is not based off time, but a number of frames needed to be held first. As we get to the next match, and Yullizhez is holding Ash Dash into the corner, bringing the natural zero combos, leading up to the lightning noops. And it's just really a question now. Sarah, is Ash Dash gonna be able to block with Dormammu, you think?
Oh, got a chance to play Dante. This is pretty good, especially because they... Oh, not anymore. This is still going to be a scary mix-up on incoming. And I have no idea whether that was cross-up or not. It was just at that perfect range where Zero's body was roughly inside of Dormammu. Very nice work to Yuli in knowing like how to space his mix-ups. It looks like... being a bit more proactive in the play instead of reactive, had gotten some hits, but it didn't keep pressing the buttons that would combo after them. And Zero is going to die here. Ash Dash is potentially on the board, getting rid of the big problem, has access to Mystic Ray plus Dormammu, but is getting caught by this Dante, and the rapid slash assist is there in time. Doesn't get the preferred confirm. But whenever you miss a hyper, if you have Vergil next, just putting on swords works against most of the cast in most situations. Very good insurance for if you drop your execution with your second character. And that was a great mix-up by Yuli. Shuma's weird hitbox not getting hit by the Helmbreaker there. Let's see if Ash Dash... Oh, what did he try to do? Yuli just held down. I don't know what Ash Dash tried to do, but it was not the thing that was needed to win. Let's see. Oh, and he gets an immediate snap, decides that that's the way to kill off Vergil, but he's willing to go a little wild, using those dimensional slashes, catching both Dormammu and Shuma. And this time, with Dormammu on point instead of Dante on point, the matchup is feeling a little different, but especially with the snap into Vergil. Let's see what Yuli's going to do if he just like leaves the Vergil in. Oh, has opportunity to get confirmed. Has jam session available, so the ground bounce can still be used, and all that additional juicy meter can get built. He be able to kill Dormammu meterless? Oh, that's always scary against a Vergil player, because they get so much value out of their meter.
Yeah, nice decision off Yuli for having the Devil Trigger. Probably feeling very confident that he's Yuli's not going to have to resort back into Vergil again, and just going to go for the Devil Trigger for the extra damage hitbox. As they're getting a hit on this Dante, finishing off for Ash Dash, and it's gonna be up again to this Squid. Oh, I was gonna say unless they get punished, but luckily Squid was able to get out. Try to X Factor cancel for probably an air grab. Gets hit after trying to do a crouching low off the overhead from Zero's pizza cutter, and Yuli just doing an excellent job from this corner carry with the lightning loops. Able to carry from the middle back to the ground and just for an X-Factored extra damage. Oh, actually was able to pop off my mistake. Ash Dash getting a second chance but gets tagged by the Dante assist. Maybe having a chance. Oh, snaps right in front of Zero. Attempts to snap. Hits Vergil instead. Brings him back out. Vergil having the Devil Trigger, so at least normals are much bigger as you can tell. And as that just connects, Yuli taking it 3-0 over Ash Dash.
Very nice work to Yullizhez, but we also know that Ash Dash is still in this tournament. We'll see what type of run they can make in the loser's bracket, see if they could climb all the way back up and show us what this Dante Dormammu Shuma is all about. It's going to be Prodigy on that side. Yeah, because this is just the names still need to be updated. The HAVENGERS will be on that, but there's just so many additional things that he's running. So... this is going to be just like getting those shots off. Morrigan is taking a couple hits from Chris, but isn't in any situation where she's actually at high risk right now. Getting that red light back and has already just managed to accrue almost 3 total meters for Prodigy.
Oh, good grab, Chris. Okay, we're getting it busy. Okay, but Passan's answers back. You dropping on me, boy?
Yeah, you can't drop against this Magneto. Going to clean up this character. Do you think there will be the TAC? Oh, invest the meter. How do you feel about meter investment against this?
100% kill the best character on the team. Yes.
You think Chris is the best character on this team?
For LivinLegend? I don't know. Yes, I do.
Oh no, I kind of feel like Akuma's the character that you want to make sure is dead on this team. Legend does so many comebacks with him, and the assist is just like so dominant in neutral.
The team way he plays it is that Chris plays one way, and then it switches to the Wesker being point, or Wesker taking advantage and going in.
And looks like Phoenix is dead, Morrigan is dead. It's up to X Factor 3 Magneto, but LivinLegend showing that doesn't need Chris to take him out. An essential perfect with his remaining 2 characters with Wesker and Akuma, managing to bring that out after Prodigy had an incredibly effective start of them. So what does Prodigy need to do to take the momentum that he was able to build with Magneto the first time and carry it through into a 1 game? But did we...
Magneto getting the hit though. Chris not knowing what to do when he's flailing in the air.
It's even apparent in like his arms and legs are moving around while he's in that super jump pose, and that's the second time that's happened. LivinLegend has gotten the command punch instead of access to his crouching heavy to OTG on 2 times in a row. I guess that just like something about the ping is a little bit weird for him today. But Morrigan eating all of that super in half her life, but Phoenix has 5, and Chris is going to be either very injured or dead. Will the meter be invested? Invest 1?
If you will, Hassan said, I don't need 5 to put on the scythe. I just need 4 in the blunt. 4 in the Dutch. Be good. Come on, let's get it. Okay.
Phantom Dance coming out. LivinLegend getting into his preferred way of playing neutral, has that faster Wesker available, just extra threatening in more situations, has better confirms on deck, is going to kill off Magneto, but Prodigy already has all the meter he needs in order to potentially win this game with Phoenix, but Morrigan getting hit, this is going to be... Is it dead? Oh, she's so tiny! Why are you so small?
He has the online experience that's working right now. Prodigy just losing straight to online mistakes. Getting clipped, dropping easy hits, not knowing when to kill. Choosing
chance to play
to back it up. Don't trust himself with the combo. I respect it.
This time, Wesker's probably going to die. Trap loops. Oh, trap loops twice. I think
I just died to the fireball, obviously. Oh, the overdrive, I mean, excuse me.
Yeah, the overdrive.
Yo, Adrian, sorry. Okay, ooh. Akuma got a double guess. You didn't double guess? Oh, he's dead. That's a dead goat.
This is looking pretty bad for LivinLegend.
See, why
Prodigy missed his tag to need.
That's what I'm saying. These little gaps, these are online mistakes. It happens all the time. You gotta walk that out. Oh no, he guessed first. Ooh, he said you gotta guess same side again. But his back is to him.
And the cross up with the air dash down forward heavy after moving up so much. Akuma couldn't get out of the range of either the hit or the feathers around it, and that was just too much. Prodigy tying it up 1-1. Let's see, this time Chris is getting to do a lot more of pushing Prodigy back towards the corner, but very nice movement from him to be able to get out of there, get the screen real estate back, but gets caught by that.
That's the thing about Chris, is that he controls that neutral from mid-screen so well, but then you get nervous. He has Arsenal, man.
Is this gonna be the end?
Okay, no, we can block mix, alright? What's the setup? Oh no, this is cheesy.
Yeah, this
I like
feels
that, but he definitely knows he
won.
won being bar. He knew he wouldn't burn the bar. That was like the only option there.
It
Free
was
dodge.
possible for her to super
Teleport.
jump.
She could super jump. There's a lot of options, but super would have got her out of the situation pretty well.
Oh, and
no.
Phoenix dies before the meter.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no! Do you think Prodigy has the Dark Morrigan skills on deck?
That wasn't a
She's one
high.
of the
That
characters
wasn't unblockable. That was good push guards. That was some good push guarding. What? He fixed that. That was push guards. He made it safe. Go ahead, do your thing, Prodigy. You feeling it? I know what that means. That's the beginning of a comeback or beginning of a death. Let's see. Okay, beginning of a comeback. Let's see something. Can LivinLegend hold his ground? He has the best character for making a walking wall. Let's see it. Okay.
One of those characters that if she just gets a little bit of
No,
advantage,
don't even-
nice job by Prodigy.
She gives her
No
that
one
inch.
is
She's
in
taking
the
more.
last
She's taking more than a mile, baby. We don't take inches. We take yards.
Looks like it's going to be millimeters at the
Punish.
moment.
Punish. No punish again? Come on, you can't. He's just blocking now. Son. You gotta open him up. There you go, baby. Open him up. Open him up.
And Wesker is going to come in. You can needs to deal with these Soul Fists. Goes for, was that intended to be cross up on it, or just managed to avoid getting the spacing that was desired? But looks like there's a lot of meter available for Living Legend. Prodigy needs to be super cautious about whether he just dies to getting a chip beam. Oh no, he can't do that. That's Zen. That was a very unsafe astral activation.
That was a good idea, call a trade. Alright, Prodigy gotta wake it up.
Both of these players, it seemed like Chris getting work in that game did a lot for making the overall play happen, but there was also a pretty close time to Phoenix potentially getting to play. Do you think this time, do you think that Prodigy is going to be able to make sure that Phoenix transforms, make sure it's not this 3 meters, gets up to 5? Oh no!
The way the last match went, it wasn't up to Prodigy to get 5. It was up to the Living Legend to stop him from getting 5. It's not he's controlling the neutral game, but he has to live through this.
To mix up patches for Prodigy, and that Phoenix evaporates. But since Prodigy got on the board with that 1, that means that the 3-1 is not going to end the set. It's Pasadena rules.
Let's get it, Prodigy. Wake up, boy.
And that's why Pasadena rules are a thing.
I want to see a classic. I want some more games.
Think that Prodigy could do the reverse 3 sweep all in a row here? I think it's possible.
I want more games. He plays the birdie. He got Tweety on the team.
And has been doing a very good job of just making sure that Magneto's throwing out Magnetic Blast, but looks like just a little bit less experience with the Harmonizer timing, because like if you air dash up, you're able to summon her, but if you super jump, you don't get your assist summons, and making sure to get as much meter as possible is just so important with this team composition. He's gone for the TAC a decent amount of times. This is the first time it's been connected in this online environment, so nice work to Prodigy.
Ooh, good air. Okay, I like it. 100%. Prodigy is definitely trying to be more consistent and be 100% with those TACs. Just like he is with his Doom, he's trying to keep as consistent as he can, you know? He wants to make sure he goes for the win, not go for the hit.
Oh, but that drop is going to be crucial. Wesker gets to come in. His classes are already off. He has the potential kill here on Morrigan. Decides to invest the meter for it, but now he's down to a single meter, and there's Magneto and Phoenix available with 5 bars on deck. This is a pretty scary situation to be in. Neither of his characters have like ideal anti-Phoenix tech, so he just needs to kind of play really well here. Oh, and didn't kill Magneto when he had the hit?
Because he doesn't want to burn the last of his bar.
I don't know, I have too much trust in Prodigy's Magneto to do something like that. Don't want to leave that character around, because there's just a chance.
I'm just as surprised as you are.
Like,
maybe I'm afraid? He could have not done the Cobra Strike in the super.
Oh my gosh, Feed Your Greed to subscribe for 16 months? That's pretty amazing.
He's been around for a while now.
That is some depth.
Keep it up, by the end of this year, you're 2 years in, we in there.
Oh, and that was such a heartbreaker for Living Legend, because Prodigy dropped it, but then even on chip it was enough. Didn't get the X Factor in time in order to get the Akuma work. But this time it actually hits the crouching heavy in order to get the confirm. Doesn't just get the command punches in for those boulders. It's going to get the snap, but what's Chris going to do to Phoenix on incoming? Is this really going to scare her? It did not. She was able to just like stall out the entire time, eat the chip, and then bring in Morrigan so she could get out safely. And how do you feel about that choice from Prodigy to put Morrigan in instead of Magneto? It gave the opportunity for like the team's in a weird order now, so if she gets hit, it could be a problem, but also red life, any extra potential challenges for Magneto. It just interesting decision.
With the snap, I feel like Phoenix needs to get out this corner right now.
And she looks, she had the chip.
Oh, but she's a small character, so he has to make sure the spacing is proper, but he did not think that was going to be an issue. Morrigan dies, Magneto is next though. And then Phoenix got to fight Dolo against the whole squad. I like Phoenix though. She cheap.
She's pretty cheap. Like, they did their job, even though Magneto and Morrigan... Like, sometimes people die, but they do their job.
They did their job, you're right.
And now, do you think Living Legend can block this?
I think Living Legend's going to try, but I'll be real with you. Ooh. Probably messed with the hit. That was bad. Fireball, just fireball for block, that's it. Fireball fluff him out. Yes, yes, yes. That's the big boy. Yes, Akuma could die in one hit. One fireball of any sort. Done. Fire.
Prodigy tying it up.
Oh, that's 2 in a row, boy. Let's get one more. Give me one more, Gene. Give me one more, Gene.
And it was really Gene. The other 2 characters, they, like Magneto and Morrigan, neither of them ended up killing, but they were able to do their jobs. They built the meter for Gene.
They came for 9 to 5. It was 5:01. They didn't have nothing else to do. That's it. They clock out on time. There's no OT here.
But Phoenix, plenty of overtime. She gets the work done. Actually, she gets the work done so fast.
She's a night
no
shift.
overtime.
That's why she illuminates. She lights up the store.
When gets Magneto into the corner there.
Ew. We changing neutral. We're not only dying for no reason. We're waiting for my bars. Okay. Okay. Man, playing straight New York. The bars are coming naturally now.
You think the meter's gonna get used or TAC's not?
You're gonna kill this guy. We're gonna TAC him though.
TAC for the kill? Okay, so went for the
We're gonna do the easy one because we've been dropping. Watch.
Oh no, went for it and still got the drop.
Okay, now we're gonna block for a really long time. That's it. Block for a long time. Oh, that fireball's gonna connect. That's a combo. That's a combo. It's okay. You did better than what you needed to do. You stopped his approach. You stopped his approach. There we go. We still good.
There's going to be the opportunity to get this and get Magneto in.
Magneto's in already. Let's go. Oh, what are you doing? Playing like a scrub, boy. We adapt out here. That's not a real thing if I don't push guard. Ooh. Doing the same thing 10 times in a row didn't work this time. Ooh. Okay, watch the mix-up. It's mad simple. Watch. What I told you.
It was mad simple. That's true.
He's giving him a shape up. He cleaned that nigga hairline up.
Let's see what Akuma...
Give him sideburns.
Oh, the drop gave the opportunity for LivinLegend to summon a bad Akuma call, but LivinLegend not mashing there. Do you think Akuma is going to be able to come back against... No.
I don't know, but I know what time it is, fellas. Shadow clock, boy. For Prodigy and winners finals. Right? Yeah, other side, right? Yeah. Let's get it. Take a shot for my boy. Yo, pass that drink.
So it looks like y'all two doing the work for your area, getting into that winners finals, and we're going to see who goes through the shark-infested losers brackets to try and fight you.
Definitely want to, but always a love of flair for entertainment as we get into this first match. No life, being a bit more on the right, gets grabbed first by Yullizhez, if I'm guessing correctly. At the moment, I don't know which is on which side. Oh yeah, Yuli is on the left, as I thought so. I just shut the scores, but No Life not really letting it bother them any. Son goes into Sugemu to reset the neutral, throw some of the buster shots. Nice air dashes as No Life is trying to kind of catch Yuli making mistakes, but Yuli just really did a good job on defense, just holding back and only crossing when they're needed to. No Life finally able to get the hit and still able to keep Yullizhez in the corner, getting the Vergil extension, and now just needs to finish it with the lightning. Ooh, extends it with Dante. Nice. Oh, but it flips out. Unfortunately, the hit stun was too much and giving Yuli a second life, but No Life trying to take opportunity to take out that character. Oh, but Yuli, like you said, 0 at 20%, switches in Vergil, but does not pick up off the scoop high time. Oh, but is able to get off the swords. No, again, giving another opportunity. 2-0. Might almost get chipped by the round trip. Oh, and nice raw tag into the snap of Yullizhez from No Life. What a hit from Dante. Dante trying to make something happen, but unfortunately gets hit by the lightning. What is this? Nothing but mix-ups and offense coming from Yuli and No Life so far.
I do not think snapping in 0 was the correct decision. Kill that Vergil. The X Factor had already been used. Get rid of the character, but now No Life decides to invest the X Factor in their own Vergil, is going to be able to get the mix-up, is the confirm on deck for the kill, has assists available, has the bounces available, but now there's going to be the opportunity for Yullizhez to play. No Life has plenty of meter, so even if there's a couple of drops, resetting neutral when you have Spiral Swords available is not that bad. Manages to get a confirm here, but does not do the one that's going to lead into one game, and potentially could lose multiple characters as a result. Yuli instead jumping right into the round trip and then caught by Spiral Swords. I like that from nolife, choosing to go straight into Dimension Slash. Nothing where the possibility of the character being too far left or too far right or too high up could mess it up. Dimension Slash is going to kill them regardless, and nolife knew that wanting that stability had an option on deck to make it happen. And Yuli getting the hit here is going to not have enough time to build the Buster charge with how he did that. Would have needed to do, I think, Command Dash down using Light and then Tiger Knee since Weezon in order to pick up there. But is going to lose both his Dante and his Zero. But many people call this Plan A, however. Vergil is alive and has gotten the throw on Zero, but didn't follow up with buttons. What's this? Yuli not pressing buttons? What may be going on here? Zero getting so many chances to start swinging and get started. This is going to be the end of Yullizhez. Vergil gets picked up, knocked into the corner, is going to lose the character to again Zero, and looks like nolife going up here.
Yeah, on the cusp, definitely so smart on nolife to just wait for that huge hit stun of a swing from Vergil and just immediately X-Factor cancel to punish. So smart play, like I said, from nolife, just gonna break it down, try to analyze, and really punish what he needs to do to make sure he defeats your team, and so far making it just a smooth sailing to a 3-0 right now as he's able to clean up and finish the Zero with the 0-dot EXE skin from Zero. Oh, attempts a lightning across, and Yuli does not punish at all, giving nolife a second chance. Almost is able to pick up off the gunshots, gets hit by the back of the rapid slash from Zero, but was not able to connect. Attempts a jet stream from the air, and she's immediately into Vergil, and nolife got the hit off the falling H, but did not decide to connect at all. Again, got the hit by the Zero Blaster. Oh, and Yuli is able to get the connection this time from the falling S. Oh, never mind. Ends up using rapid slash to get out of the corner, and Zero does not follow, giving Zero an extra chance. Oh, hits Dante from the assist, and Yuli forgot, but it ends up going straight into rapid slash, into the swords, is able to connect, try to finish off the Zero, gets a swipe from the H from behind. As Dante comes in with next to no health, but the other side of the behind of the hammer hits Zero and is able to give nolife a second chance. Is nolife going to X-Factor? Yes, immediately into teleport. Built some meter. Oh no! Unfortunately, the S did not connect, but nolife not carrying it. Just raw S's this Dante into the air and escapes with the THC. Yuli not ready, but has 2 meters and an X-Factor. Is just gonna wait. Yuli, nolife attempting to make some kind of offense happen, keep Yuli in blocks and double spirals. Let's see what happens. nolife being aware, just knowing to hold down, decides to raw spiral swords again, and now just going for the mix-up, trying to finish off. Yuli doing such a good job of blocking, is able to block the low, attempts to mix up with the round trip, and the back of the H hits nolife, but nolife getting the falling S and is able to take out nolife 3-0. Good job to nolife. Wow.
I do not have proper words for that matchup. The amount of scrambles that happened at the end, that Marvel is sometimes a 3-hit game, and we just witnessed Marvel be like a 30-hit game.
Oh, I pressed tag by mistake after I played. I'm so sorry. Hope it's not interrupting.
He'll be up at some point. But,
no, I hope I'm not interrupting the game. It was an accident.
Joker versus Ash Dash.
Ooh, who's Ash Dash? The first time I've seen his name.
Spiral had been West Coast player, moved out to East Coast a pretty decent time
okay,
ago. Like,
Spiral. I don't know a Spiral. This is new to me. Let's see. That's exactly what we're supposed to do. We got Team Super It. That's okay. I know why you didn't do it, but you were close though. I'm feeling this. Let's get. We got do Dante play I don't know about? That's crazy. I'm sorry. I thought you guys.
Dante with Mystic Ray assist, like Dante's a character that we so often just see that jam session in back that we don't get to see him when he has the blessings of a full assist squad on deck. And something like Mystic Ray lets him do some grimy shit.
I agree.
Oh,
okay, I hear the vulgarness in your voice. You warming up. I hear you.
So many buttons, was able to catch Sentinel with the backside of Dormammu's buttons, then Zero with the front. Dormammu buttons just hitting in those full circles, even when they're not the fish hook. And Joker's X Factor is gone.
Can we get a score pick?
Ash Dash has not lost even, like, he has so many resources on deck, maybe out of meter, but has managed to take so much of Joker's life and still hasn't used X Factor in the process. This is looking so good for Ash Dash. Putting in that work. Going to be able to, oh no, popped out. The Dark Hole not getting the hit there with something a little funky. But, oh no, he doesn't, we saw the opportunity there with the teleport that had been punished with X Factor, but there was no X Factor available on Joker's side. That could have just been the end. Let's see, do you have faith in the Solo Zero? Your Solo Zero might be able to do this. Do you think the Joker's will?
I like Zero in all situations besides when it's not me.
Yo, this guy.
Spiral taking out Joker.
No, there's no one left on the field. Dormammu deleted him.
And Ash Dash just being very consistent, getting the work in with Dormammu.
You absorbed him.
Throwing out these air plays, able to get started. Doesn't get a mix-up that actually hits there. And Joker's doing a little bit more of this disruptor play. Gets it confirmed, but Haggar need disruptor was not what he wanted.
Oh, okay. Full lightly start. Yes, get it! Oh! Oh! Okay, Tay. Let me see something. Let me see something. Earn those emo bangs you got right now. Let me see it. Yo, shout out to Kevin for all the colors. I'm loving the stream. Yo, that's the very first time I saw more than 7 colors. I was like, what?
Yeah, it only was able to be done recently because Eternal Yoshi did so much hard work and like the analysis of how this game's engine works. Like a lot of the people doing modding only mess with the character files, but the hard work of folks like Eternal Yoshi have been getting it more of the guts of the game to let people do stuff like that. But X Factor invested this time for Ash Dash is going to be able to murder Zero. I like that. Kill Zero. I would rather have a dead Zero and be fighting Sentinel.
Oh my god, he got intermixed. I think I got hit, and I swear my hands was nowhere near my controller.
Oh, and TBT, MT, MTL, thank you for subscribing for 25 months.
Good looks.
Stuff, and Ash Dash up 2-0 real quick over Joker, showing
wow.
Looking pretty solid.
I am loving this guy's play. It reminds me of Salute with Dante.
This is some good news. Having access to Mystic Ray has been all we've really gotten to see of the Shuma in this set. Dante and Dorm have just been doing all the work needed to get the job done against Joker. Let's see if this time they're able to stay. Running into a lot more Ryu engines, but there haven't been any confirmations off of that assist so far for Joker this set. Oh, was able to do the counter into the shockwave. Wanted to do the style points punish on that dive kick. And Dante getting the hit here, but didn't mash into either Reverb Shock or Volcano or anything.
He went for the item setup, but he messed it up. He called his assist a little seconds too late. Item would do that, and then he will teleport off. I know what he won. It was a simple, it's a very good setup if he did it right. He would have got the birthday free. But, you know, things happen. You get better as you go. Experience.
Very late for that advancing guard though, because if he had just like held that, that was going to be unblockable. But if they're like, oh, easy mode, I have to be mashing unblockables. Nope. So Genmu is threatening and catches such a strong protection for Dormammu, gives him an extra chance to get this set up, and even with Stalking Flare, Joker still wants to press buttons. that is some confidence that you got there when you see Stalking Flare chasing you down. You're like, this is the time to swing. But Joker, this is the first time he has X Factor left, but he's facing Ash Dash's full team. If he loses this this game out of the tournament, because Ash Dash has the chance to 3-0, but this might not be the 3-0 Joker has anything to say about it.
Is the robot about to tell you something different?
Oh, that looked like something different.
This is the best robot in Canada. This is the best robot in the Great White North, and they're playing in a snow map. I don't know. It's like a power-up, right?
I think it is. It's that install makes it so that it flies that 1 frame faster. Oh no.
Oh, wait a minute. This is the first time Shuma did a combo all set. Let me see something, Shuma. Let me see the first combo all set. Make sure it works. Oh! Get that 3-0, baby. I like it.
Nice work to Ash Dash and taking it over
freaking
to
dimension, boy.
And that's the thing. Like, we didn't see Shuma for much of the set, but when he needed to do his job, did his job.
I think Tank's locked out.
I assume. You think this is gonna be Morrigan point or Magneto? Oh, going with a Morrigan for this one. Decides to go Morrigan, and JasonKido decides to go with the Magneto. Both of them have a variability of who they're willing to put on point for the situation, but Escalante getting started, not investing any meter yet, and still able to take out a quarter of Magneto with just like very solid play. And one of the things that's important here is in this matchup, JasonKido does not have an assist that does anything at full screen. JasonKido does have the ability to beat down this Morrigan, though, and that's pretty important. So when playing, like, he doesn't have tools to support the full screen play, but just his fundamentals are so strong. Oh, got out, didn't have that airtight timing on the stalking flare into the meaty afterwards. Is going to get back into neutral, has missiles on deck.
The mirror Earth.
Oh, the mayor putting in some work here. Magneto is going to eat that pipe and eat the TAC from it. JasonKido has some kind of wonky TACs, but I think this is... Oh, the disrespect of going for another one.
He said double TAC. Damn it, he's still level 3?
And the level 3?
He wants a setup. Yo, E, show him that he wasting his bar. He disrespecting, bro.
There is some disrespect going on there. Oh,
I know I'm a monitor 2. Make me monitor 1 right now, because he has to understand how serious this is. That's it. That's a dead character. That's right. Take over his planet. Mirror Earth can't protect it.
And Latveria is the new Earth. It looks like Haggar not an appointed position by the Latverian government. What do you feel about Dormammu's incoming here? Is he going to live? Or is this
we're about to take over the Dark Dimension on top of that too. Right now, let me get you a dimension for 5 minutes. I'll give it back. I promise. It's in my MO. It's on my resume. Take everyone's shit.
Oh, got the hit.
Yup, 100%. Of course he did.
Oh, but he dropped it.
We pretended to be greedy, knowing it was going to drop. He did that on purpose. That's
on purpose, Escalante? Okay.
It's on purpose.
Yeah, sometimes if you know you're going to drop, making sure that you drop in a way that's going to lead to a more ideal situation is another skill that's worth developing. Oh,
we're defensive. We're waiting for the cherry. We wait for it. He's not 18 yet. Wait it out.
And Magneto able to just like safely put on pressure. Still has a gravity squeeze.
Here we go. We got Doom.
There's a punish needed.
That's right. Magneto only controls metal. You control a lot more. Let's get it.
15 seconds on the Marvel clock left. This is going to be very hard for Escalante with a shockwave on deck. Is going to just lose. Very nice work to JasonKido for clutching it out with Magneto, but Escalante totally had some points.
Clean that shit up. One character almost won the match for you. Clean it up. That's it. That's all it is. Just clean it up. You good.
And Morrigan, again, JasonKido, no full screen assists, and Escalante has both the speed with Disruptor available behind her and has access to hidden missiles, so JasonKido needs to like make hard reads with Disruptor shots that aren't covered by anything, and that's really scary. But if he gets in there, that Lariat and that Dark Hole able to put out so much more power. Escalante deciding not to really invest in Astral until there's a more ideal situation for it, is very happy to play the Astralist Morrigan against Magneto Dorn from Haggar. How do you feel about like meter investment in how this is set up right now? Because choosing not to Astral has made it an interesting. Oh gosh, got hit by that.
I agree. I see what he's doing for. He's trying to have the bar, so if he gets a hit, he could get the setup and hold neutral from that perspective all the way to the end game. Potentially, he's just trying to guarantee it. Right now, his goal at this point is just to control neutral for the rest of the game.
Oh, that is not how you start controlling neutral, though. Lariat needs to be respected, especially your character like Morrigan. You could make him afraid from the opposite side of the screen. You do not need to be that close to the mayor. But Magneto wants to be close to him right now, laying this magnetic power. A pipe can't do anything to the master magnetism. Haggar going down, and then Magneto needs to eat this mix-up on incoming. Tried to tech the throw, but instead had an H come out and got swiped for it. JasonKido, will he block? Does not block, but not a correct confirm from Escalante, and because of that, Jason gets his own confirm. Investing the level 3 here? Okay. Do you think that this is going to first kill and then Doom's going to need to try and make this entire thing against X Factor Dormammu? Has 5 meters, but Dormammu's a hard match and X Factor's available and a meter.
Let's go, Doom. We already watched this guy once. You know he ain't got no bars? The boy ain't got no bars. When we freestyling, he stay quiet and he claps. Let's get it.
JasonKido does seem to be staying quiet with 0 bars on deck. This is going to be pretty scary. And
we got the punish. That's damage. I like that. That's a kill? That's a kill.
Oh, got the confirm. Did not get the proper confirm though. So many partial opportunities here from Escalante.
Ooh, somebody wasn't watching his Tims. Fake ass, airwalk ass.
Do you think that they have brand names in the Dark Dimension? Everything
Yeah,
Dormammu has is like
I don't
knockoff.
want to hear it. He's buying his clothes at 4 mils.
But this time, JasonKido getting to that opposite corner, throwing those magnetic blasts over here. I don't think the magnetic blasts have been terribly effective against Escalante's Morrigan. Been very willing to just like trade Soul Fist for them and then also be able to get missiles on deck so he has advantage in moving forward. This is going to probably be the end of Magneto as long as he invests the meter, decides to do it. You don't want to be too greedy there. JasonKido though, Dormammu and Haggar put in work before. Let's see if they can do it again. Astral being on deck is a pretty big issue for getting started here, and Dormammu going to lose a decent portion of life, but go straight into Haggar. How many of JasonKido's hits on Morrigan have been through Lariat this set? Ooh, enough to kill her again. That's on point. So it looks like Dormammu going to put in the Stalking Flare. Escalante going for X Factor to get out, but he doesn't have it, and now the Doom's going to come in. We've seen Doom do work in the previous matches. Is he going to do it again? No, he's going to get caught by the Haggar, but I don't think the setup kills.
I don't think it kills either, but it's going to hurt. It's a setup. He's going to run away. Oh, I like the super idea in case he dashed diagonal.
Oh, there was a chance Doom just died right there.
It's okay.
That could have been
Come on.
very bad.
Let's go. You know, play smart, boy. Play smart, boy. We both know you can win this. You got the best character for coming back. Stop it.
Right,
He's disrespecting you.
Jason, you're a great player. Don't drive back in that.
Too much health. Have too much health.
This is going to do a lot of damage.
Snappy.
I don't know.
Oh, we're going for the setup. Oh, he tried to fake it.
Wanted
He's trying to bait the lariat. He's trying to bait the lariat. He knows it's coming, but he's not paying attention to the pipe. You got to watch the pipe.
And gets to get Stalking Flare on deck, and at that range, if Doom's a little farther, he gets to use Photons in order to get out of there. But this is a scary situation if he just pops in anything.
Oh, you taking the damage? He tried that time. Oh no, way too late. That's a kill. Oh, punish. No, you didn't go away from the lariat.
And with that, JasonKido goes up 2-1 against Escalante.
Let's get it, E. We went back in. You know what you did wrong. Clean it up. Clean it up. Clean it up. Let's go. Okay, Magneto running away smartly, doing the right thing, dodging this, waiting to assist the sister out. Liz can't help. I like it though. He don't care. He don't care. We still shoot. We still shoot. We still shoot. Situation doesn't matter. We still shoot.
And Magneto's lost half his life, and despite losing half his life, hasn't built a meter yet, which is pretty bad for
This is a meter that hasn't landed a single even chip off. This is all about just shooting the shoot. Just shoot him. Just shoot him. No matter how big he is, he can't stop a bullet.
Going to get Stalking Flare in order to be able to stop projectiles from coming in. Has some purifications on deck. Just wants to make sure that Morrigan doesn't get started. Doesn't have the meter though to punish when she does Astral though. Does manage to waste a good half of her X Factor or X Factor. Sometimes Astral feels like X Factor. You're like, dang it, why does this character get to do all these good things? But
you ain't wrong there. Pretty quiet with that one.
Oh, but she's going in a little bit.
I'm not liking the approach from Morgan in this situation though. I'm not liking it. Right now, you gotta get her out. What are you doing? Yes. She needs to catch her breath. Why would you do that? Super as a teleport punish. Oh, you didn't care. You knew it was coming. You just want to kill something. You just want to put hands on the boy. I understand. We need to touch him. That's all you needed, right? I feel you, E. You just want to put hands on him. Yeah, that's it. You put hands on him. That's all you needed, right? Let's go, E. We just put hands on him. That's it. That character was giving you a little bit of a nuisance. I understand. It gives you a headache. You don't like dark sorcerers. I feel that.
And opportunities here. Escalante managing to get from corner to corner as he runs away, but not managing to actually evade Haggar entirely. Character still gets played, but that spin opposite side of the screen, Jason taking a little bit of his own life. Nice work to Escalante in building the meter that he needs in order to get back into Morrigan, set up the sister, Soul Fists are on deck, and Haggar needs to either burn X or lose his life very shortly. Ow, it's up to X Factor 3 Magneto with such a tiny fraction of a bar. JasonKido is going to need to make some great decisions to make this work. Gets the disruptor, but Morrigan's managing to avoid situations that are bad.
That's right, just run away. He can't make it happen in 10 seconds. Not if you're nice, not if you're good. Oh, that's a freak,
that was exactly how it could have been the end, though. Like, summoning Doom there is like, you don't want to die? That's how you could lose the game right there.
Yep.
I think Escalante has the time to just be okay here. I don't think Jason damaged this fast. That summon of the Doom Assist would have been enough to get him killed, but got lucky. And now tying it up 2-2. Looking pretty solid for both players.
Right. He just wants to understand. He's just matching energy. You feel me?
Want to make sure that when they feel pressure, it's like I could put that much pressure back on you too. See what's up, and this time JasonKido.
Why is he wasting my time? What is this combo wasting my time?
This combo is going to go into stalking flare nonsense, and that has the potential to be obnoxious. Gets the knockdown, kills off Morrigan as a result.
Ooh.
Yeah, he kills Morrigan there.
I know. I had to see it though. I had to see it though.
Yeah, there have been some drops tonight. You need to make them prove that they're going to hit it. Oh, they need to prove that they're going to hit it. And Jason
understand where I'm coming from.
Oh, using the X Factor here. He doesn't have the order to actually get the stalking flare thing that would normally be the reason to do that, but oh, that was such a greedy foot dive from Escalante, and he didn't get punished.
You got 70 seconds, E. You got this. This is a patient game. There's no X to counter you. That means all you gotta do is play 6 mistakes and you guarantee win. No mistakes.
Testing, just like controlling the ground. Oh, this is going to be a hit. Press it into the Chaotic Flame. Dr. Doom taking a beating, but that's actually fine. If that's all you lose out of that exchange, and now JasonKido has no meter for neutral.
What I'm saying, why? That's what I was saying. He's gonna come back. The person he's playing against is just making very, very weird situations and guesses and decisions. He's just as nervous. Oh no.
Maybe not nervous enough for Escalante to make it through this, though. Is going to have that knockdown in the corner, goes into Chaotic Flame, and the follow-up swipe doesn't even need the follow-up swipe.
I did a lot.
Chaotic Flames, it hurts. Anyone who hasn't played this game yet, Chaotic Flame's a move that hurts. Be ready for it. Let's see, this time Escalante managing to get more space and get started much better than previously, and that long air dash just holding it to get the punish on Grounded Disruptor. Grounded Disruptor has some risk against this character. Even though it's really solid for stopping some sorts of pressure that she may do from full screen, it's definitely worth it to respect that she has tools to deal with that. This time looking a lot better for Escalante. Lost essentially nothing in the process of getting rid of at least half of JasonKido's Magneto, and then needs to just deal with Haggar. Doesn't even need to use any Astral or anything to make that happen. Oh, that's a scary point. When you see that pipe come out and your assist gets clocked, it is some bad news. But looks like Magneto takes down to 3/4 of his life, and Escalante bold there, not choosing to X Factor, but JasonKido not getting the punish in time. This is looking like the end of Morrigan, very likely, and Magneto comes in losing so much life. Do you think that Magneto's going to be able to do this, or is this going to be a situation where Doom is going to be summoned to put in his work?
I like Magneto. I like Magneto to do everything.
Magneto's doing everything right now.
I like Magneto to do everything. You know why? Because this guy wears metal.
It's true, but the mayor is not made of metal. He has a metal pipe, but
Clearly, you don't see his belt buckle on his chest.
he's not made of it. He does
has
have
metal, he
multiple.
has metal. He has metal.
Ooh.
Him and his
Gets
leprechaun.
caught by the command throw. Now Magneto's dead. Snap. I don't know. Haggar still needs 2 hits here. Like, that's so weird about this game that like Doom has all these strong neutral tools and things that are good. Haggar is gonna still need to hit him more times than Doom's gonna need to hit Haggar to make this a game. Ooh, just throwing out those missiles. And almost had the confirm available there. JasonKido plink dashing over, but doesn't pop his head or make Escalante scared of the lariat. With that, looks like Escalante ties it up 3-3. Instead of a washout in either direction, this is about as close as you could get. Great set. Oh, and Escalante seems like he's been able to establish space very consistently at the start of the match. When Jason wins, he gets momentum out of another situation. Start of match has consistently just been like Escalante getting into what he wants to do and often taking out the majority of a character without even interacting a ton, just putting the projectiles on screen, making sure that Jason needs to deal with them, and Jason kind of going into a situation where he's at risk, ends up dry tagging Haggar again. This is looking pretty good for Escalante, but we've seen that JasonKido just turns around these games in moments if you give him that chance and let him in. Do you think that Escalante is going to stay on the other side of the screen, or is he going to interact with Haggar?
When this guy touches your partner's butt, you don't go and fight him. You shoot that guy. He's fucking huge.
He is pretty enormous, and it is. I'm a big fan of shooting Haggar, because if you don't shoot Haggar, this is what could happen. He comes in and gets that air throw, is going to be able to maybe get both the kill and the ideal incoming setup. This is looking pretty scary after an amazingly good start for Escalante. He's going to need to deal with that set play.
It's about how you finish.
Okay, is the X Factor on deck? X Factor is on deck, but then doesn't block his head, avoids the unblockable only to get opened up by a blockable mix-up. But JasonKido is so fast with that Tri-Dash Light, is going to be able to get the kill and have whichever character he wants on incoming, is going to have the stalking flare set up, so there's potential unblockable setup. And Doom is going to eat all that damage.
He's not dead. You can stop a TAC.
I think that he builds up the meter there with the Dark Hole. Oh, drops the combo though. And I don't know if Escalante gave up, but just those overheads hit him twice in a row. And with that, Escalante is out of the tournament. JasonKido moving on in loser's bracket. That was a good set. Both of them played very well, but there were also some weird drops and weird decision making on both sides. See, so going with the Chris Wesker variant, let's see if Chris stays on point, because I feel it. Oh, going with the Dormammu point against Chris, this can play much differently than if it's a Tron on point.
This might be the first time I've seen a Dormammu versus Chris, like, actually. But it goes the way of the legend man himself.
This is going to kill off Dormammu and also build back some meter with the flamethrower follow-up. Ends up needing to still use 2 bars, but keeps Chris on point and is going to potentially have the setup for Tron on incoming. Just goes with the medium, and oh, if that Magnum had connected, that would have been saucy. But there's some scary buttons that have recovery that are being used by Legend. And
notification, I like the idea. Too much recovery though. Oh no, very unlikely mistake.
And Tempest there, at least a decent way to get in relatively safely in that context. The Tempest at other times pretty punishable, but there was a way to get Magneto with the Tron assist back. Unfortunately, this is not Marvel 2. Tron assist doesn't do a quarter of your life when it hits, and Tron's going to die. Magneto gets to roll out of here though. Goes for the punish, is going to be able to kill off Chris and build a ton of meter in the process. Has 3 and a quarter on deck in order to fight. Oh no,
I like
4
that
on
though.
deck.
I like that. We kept him from moving. We keep him trapped. We can kill Akuma with or without X Factor really, really easy off at any potential hit point.
Going in.
Oh, you better be blocked.
was not blocking. And with that, LivinLegend showing why you need to get rid of his entire team. It's not just the Chris, not just the Wesker. As Akuma gets that hit and converts it into a 1 game. So it was really asking a lot of Anchor Magneto there. Let's see if Tron and Dormammu are going to be able to get a bit more value out of their lives this time around in the match. Ooh, got the throw, but Incendiary Grenade held for such a long time that even after the Tron throw, she wasn't able to go in and catch Chris, making them go back to neutral. I feel like there's so much more opportunity for Chris to get set up, but some of Tron's buttons, like, she also has some of those projectile interactions, has one of the most ridiculous jump M's in the game, but people forget just because they don't see her. Is that the second time that LivinLegend has had Magnum canceled too early, so level 3 doesn't come out?
You know what's crazy? I thought he was going to have more difficulty fighting against Tron with the combo situation, and instead his biggest issue has been to overcome, his biggest hill has been human error. That's crazy.
Human error is a pretty big hill to overcome. I know I contribute a lot to that hill, and many other people do too, but it can be tough, and when you drop those magnums and you use all 3 meters in the process, it's amazing what Legend was able to do with that. And he's leaving Chris in here, doesn't have meter enough to do a DHC yet, and with that is going to hide the volcano. Gets the knockdown in the corner. What's Wesker's mix-up going to be? Doesn't make Tron wake up into any buttons. It's like anticipated the forward roll out of the corner. A lot of people get real scared when they get knocked down in the corner, try to forward roll out, but it looks like TJPuma didn't go with that option, and because of that was able to entirely avoid LivinLegend's mix-up. But now the teleport not avoided. This is going to be Wesker getting the air dash.
Punish, Holmes. Okay, let me see son. Let me see son, TJ.
Shouldn't need much, and still has almost 3 meters on deck to get out plenty of stalking flares and other things, but you can't do that against Akuma, and LivinLegend shows exactly why. The Shoryu Super eats projectiles, so that Flame Carpet's not going to do anything. It has invulnerability for a little while at the beginning as well, so it'll go through any normals that are coming out. Now TJPuma needs to deal with just solo Akuma, but like LivinLegend, if he gets a good beam in, is going to be able to... uses the demon on reaction to the gravity squeeze and kills Puma. Very nice work to LivinLegend. Looks like gravity squeezing against an Akuma on the ground with meter, not an accessible option there. LivinLegend going up 2-0 against Puma in this losers quarters match.
Season.
Ooh, and Dorm was able to get hands this time. So Dorm getting hands, pretty big issue in being able to influence the match's outcomes. But Magnums have really been connecting on all of TJPuma's characters in this set. And
so what did you confirm?
The cross-up disruptor into full damage, has access to the Tron Fire, but did not get the confirm off of it.
Frames the Magnum.
Chaotic Flame is pretty scary there, and decides to bring Tron in for the Wesker matchup. How do you feel choosing to do Tron against the Wesker fight instead of using Dormammu?
I like Tron over everything when he plays it right. When he's on his shoot, I like his Tron as his best character. That is the thing. Tron is one of those characters that when you're good with it, you play it right. You know what I'm saying? He's just kind of nervous and it's shaking him up a bit because he's trying to get this dub tonight. You get me? So he's trying to come back. He's trying to fight to lose this since round 1. He's trying to give it his all. LivinLegend's not an easy competitor at being online. This is his world. This is his step, and he has to overcome it or step back down and take a break and think about it for next week. But right now, I want him to fight it out and prove he can do it. Because he's not he's alive, but he's eating some damage from these magnets.
Yeah, and when you have a team competition, a team composition like TJPuma is like Magneto's the only assist you could summon if they're far away from you and have it do anything. Tron's Fire will interact with like stunning or dealing with some projectiles, but it won't actually like put pressure on your opponent. And let's see, would you go for a snap here? Looks like Legend decides to go. Why snap in Dormammu though when Magneto bleeds?
He didn't X for it, so if he's not Xing for the kill, then snap it out, man.
There was so much meter on deck, and Magneto's red life had been so huge.
I agree with you. He's not the wrong guy.
Oh, the shotgun! I am amazed that those pellets were just far enough to get it, and didn't quite get the air magnum in time.
Playing with human air. I should have been a punish.
Scrambly set, but level 3 is going to get him out of it, and should be invulnerable through the Tron
the other
shot.
comes out.
And Tron needs to fight Chris from full screen. Incendiary is out, but let's see what she does if she gets the air dash heavy from the other side of the screen. But this is a potentially scary situation for her. That even though she has,
Clean it up, boy. Clean it up. This is just you can push on him.
But you need to push on him safely because that was not
what he's not doing.
Needed to make some decisions before pushing to make sure that push was safe. And it's always so frustrating when the hit happens, but then the S did not confirm for TJPuma. Now needs to see through this Phantom Dance. Did not see through the Phantom Dance, and with that is going to get another chance to live. Okay. TJPuma.
Yep, X is gone for him. You can make this happen easy. Ooh, good fix. Good fix. Good fix.
Very nice work.
Optimal.
See what Chris does? Blocks the cross under S. But now,
a lot of health. Play it smart. Akuma dies to any hit. You don't need to work too hard for Akuma. Just need to work hard for Chris. That's right. That's right.
Block there. Oh, that's not a mix-up.
Completely winnable.
There's 14 marble seconds left. This is pretty scary. But gravity squeeze is on deck, so and with another demon, LivinLegend secures it. It seems in these Magneto versus Akuma matchups, LivinLegend is ready to demon at a pin's drop and has been able to connect. Is 2 for 2 with demons this set against TJPuma, and always on that Magneto. What adjustments is TJPuma going to need to make in the Magneto versus Akuma matchup in order to be able to get a more favorable situation? I feel like TJPuma's been doing really well in certain situations and has gotten good momentum at times, but in others has just like let things fall through. Ends up going for the snap this time. Akuma has been a problem. TJPuma making those adjustments in play, seeing what the problem is, trying to get rid of him. Goes into the chaotic flame, is going to have the Tron DHC for the kill. Oh no, Akuma popped out. I guess that his body's a little too stubby for that DHC at that situation. That is really unfortunate for TJPuma, but Tron gets another chance to live, gets reset immediately, and she's getting that big girl advantage right now, gets to live when everyone else would have died, and the X Factor by LivinLegend is going to clean out that Dormammu on the alpha counter.
With the guarantee punish on the alpha counter. That was very good on LivinLegend's part.
That was sweet.
Very smart. There has to be a move in that situation. It's unavoidable.
The hyper grab was smart, but then TJPuma didn't give the respect for the falling grenade afterwards, and he's going to get one more chance to play.
Opportunities. Make it count, Puma. He gave you a second chance.
Yeah, this is very possible. We saw the momentum that was gained on the other time that X Factor was used was enough to potentially get this. Oh, could have potentially confirmed there, but didn't get it. The demon did not hit this time, at least that's the first time a demon has been thrown but not connected in this entire set. And no respect for the Tatsu, Magnetic Blast gets eaten, and LivinLegend is going to take this game, and with that, it's also taking the set. TJPuma did some amazing things in this tournament, but unfortunately is going to be out. But LivinLegend moves on to face JasonKido in losers semi.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're getting started here, and we get to see some of these modded colors coming in with the lavender-haired Zero in there, putting in that Buster, and Lightning somehow did not even connect there, but no smack from Prodigy in order to punish it, and the first clean hit goes to nolife, gets the knockdown in the corner. How much meter is he going to let Phoenix build? Oh, goes for the kill on Magneto instead of the snap on Phoenix? How do you feel about that? Oh, goes for not the kill. Just get him down to a pixel. And got the hit. Okay, Prodigy's
can
going to
do
need to
this.
do this with the Morrigan and Magneto. Magneto's bleeding pretty hard, but unless he kills Morrigan very quickly, that life is going to come back very likely. Let's see, can Prodigy get away safely? Doesn't get away, gets caught by the S. Oh, this is one of the colors that has
nice.
some textural things going
Doesn't
on.
need to begin. Oh, input error.
Morgan gets to play, but not getting to play anymore is going to lose her life. Does Prodigy have that 2020 anchor with the Dark Magneto on deck to take out a full team, do you think?
I mean, we'll have to see.
Well,
We'll have to see if no left
matter
will
what.
allow it.
To survive the incoming mix-up to do either thing.
Oh,
Get
great.
the X-Factor into throw, this is the start of it. Zero is going to die swiftly. Prodigy has all the meter he needs. And No Life, very importantly, only has a meter and a half. But you only need... Oh! Needed to use X-Factor if you wanted Dante to live, but this is actually very possible for Prodigy. Has access to a tiny bit more of X-Factor.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be really rough.
Anything will chip
It's
now.
possible though, it's Marvel.
Gravity Squeeze, and Dante's in Devil Trigger, so
He gets
that's
a lot
not
of
building
damage off of
meter.
this. Oh, messed up his dash.
So this
Gorath
chip
back
is
to
going
nolife.
to be enough. It needs to just get one Judgment Cut, one round trip, or just a Jam Session summon, and that is not the way to be well with Magneto.
That's definitely not the way to make a comeback.
That No Life taking the first
On to the
game.
next one.
Phoenix didn't get to do her nonsense, and things went well for No Life. Let's see if he's going to be able to make sure to consistently get rid of her. How did you feel about that choice to build her a little bit more meter, but make sure that Magneto loses 90% of his life before going for the snap?
I think he should just go for the. Yep. I agree.
Just for the kill this
Absolutely. Go
time.
for the kill.
But we have
Doesn't have
seen
enough
Prodigy's
bars to
Phoenix do scary things. He just needs like one reasonable hit in order to build all that meter, though.
And
Oh, this is potentially the end.
I think he should snap.
I agree. Snap now, not later. 4 meters on deck. Just S.
Just to open up. Oh, no confirm.
Doesn't have the confirm.
Oh, Prodigy getting hit anyways, then she goes down.
No Life looks very favored to win this match. X Factor hasn't even been spent by him, and Prodigy just not blocking. It looks like this is potentially going to be a 3-0. It's up 2-0 in No Life's
No Life
favor
is
right
looking
now.
incredibly clean right now.
Let's see what
Prodigy
Prodigy
switch
does.
teams?
Oh,
Yes.
Prodigy wanted the drip Magneto. Decided that he wasn't okay with the aesthetic that his Magneto was providing him, and also switching to that Doom. Felt that Doom was not the answer here, but Prodigy felt that those games did not work out, deciding to mix it up. Do you think that even though it's not the strategy you would have gone with, that he has the opportunity to take something here with the Doom? That's not how to start it. Getting hit by Magneto, knocked into the corner. Is this going to be a kill, or is this going to be a snap? How is No Life?
Such low bar, I would go for the kill for sure.
Yeah, let's kill this Magneto. It looks like the drip is not enough to save his life. Magneto goes down, and now it's up to Doom Phoenix. Doom comes and gets hit. There's no immediate snap. Decides to do a little bit more hits and build a little meter, but hoping that the incoming mix-up is going to kill her anyways, so should hopefully not matter. But we have seen Prodigy make it back with his Phoenix multiple times. That's not how to do it, though.
Gets hit. Oh, wow!
I like investing
was
that
surprising.
factor. Correct investment. No Life is going to just fight Solo Doom now, but Solo Doom gets a throw, and X Factor was burned by No Life earlier, so because of this, he's going to just need to deal with this with regular Dante and regular Vergil, and this is just a 2-hit game for Doom. That's the first one of them. Okay, do you think that No Life's Vergil will get to play?
We'll have to see.
Helm broken to make sure he gets to play.
Oh,
with
and he got
that,
to
it's
confirm. That was ridiculous.
And Prodigy, sent to the losers bracket, still in this, is going to hold it up in losers finals to try and get his run match, but No Life looking dominant in that winners final set. Very nice work to No Life, and we'll see what Prodigy does in the remainder of the bracket.
I guess Prodigy, like, Haggar got some tech, you know? Fair enough.
That's true. The Haggar tech on deck, and JasonKido is just also one of those people that even in strongly disadvantaged matchups can do so much, and gets the command throw starter off the counter hit headbutt, but doesn't get the full confirm off of it. JasonKido needs to deal with Chris zoning now. Haggar, especially with this assist set, is not super optimized for fighting a Chris. But LivinLegend has managed to stay back in the situations he needs to. Gets the grenade super and has the follow-up available, but doesn't have a kill off of it. Ooh, that Dormammu skin is very satisfying. But gets that throw and goes for the pickup into X Factor, but drops it. JasonKido ready to swing, even though the X is on for LivinLegend. Chris is one of the characters that I don't think gets a speed boost at all until X Factor 3, and then it's only like 5% or something. He has a kind of sad life going on there for X Factor bonuses. Just damage, and damage is okay, but speed's what impacts your neutral. So it looks like LivinLegend using the Dante is going to need to see what he could do. Is not rocking the Wesker for this fight.
Wow.
Let's see. He runs the team sometimes because like jam session assist is just so much better for Chris. And managed to get hit here. Let's see what resources he invests for the kill. Probably just going to use $1 million in DHC. Well, uses the level 3 instead. Doesn't want to team order.
Yep, he wants a setup.
Okay, Acid Rain should come out and be ambiguous, but you want to make sure your Acid Rains that are ambiguous against Haggar work a little differently, and you don't want to get thrown by the mayor. JasonKido taking advantage of that opportunity and is going to take off half of Dante's life before spending any resources. Goes into the gravity squeeze, is going to kill off the Demon Hunter, but we've seen Akuma make a lot of comebacks tonight. Do you think Akuma can fight these two characters?
I mean, he a demon, but he not the demon like the Magneto type of demon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, apparently the Satsui no Hado's magnetic because he's getting messed up right now. That was another chance to potentially win, but it looks like JasonKido adjusted to the fact that there was a scramble a little earlier, was able to get that heavy, would have been an OS throw depending on spacing most likely.
He preemptively knew it was going to drop, so he pressed it way before like this guy recovered. I was like kind of meaty at that point.
Oh, gets caught by the Tatsu. LivinLegend has been good about saving himself with Tatsu assist a decent amount of the time, putting out it as a tool that can make sure that which space control tools Jason interacts with are not going to let him get in and get a free kill. And LivinLegend's also been very patient. Oh, but the Haggar rolling.
And he's just walking in on you, boy. You got to keep him back. 15 marble seconds is nothing. That's nothing. You're locked in a cage with this boy for a while, man.
It's a cage of fire now, because now he needs to deal with the incoming setup. Doesn't end up using resources, but this fire carpet is too far away. Because of that, LivinLegend got a chance to play, but that chance to play was not very long. JasonKido with a relentless pressure coming out from the mayor. And $1 million is going to let him safely bring in Akuma, or decides to just leave Dante on point, isn't afraid of a DHC or like Rapid Fire Fist DHC for the punish, but Rapid Fire Fist here is going to lose out to
the screen got froze too fast.
And also I think that like there may have just been some assumption that the invulnerability from Rapid Fire Fist was going to last a little bit longer, because that move does have a decent amount of info. But the catch off of Tatsu into the jump S, so many Tatsus connecting in such a short time, and LivinLegend...
Compared to unfamiliarity, it's costing him this game.
Ooh, if there's X into the pillar, it's going to kill off both characters, and with that, JasonKido seeing the advantage. Akuma's in, so it was going to make sure that the kill happens. You don't want to give him a chance to play. If someone is in as an assist and you could kill them before they have a chance to maybe guess the incoming mix-up, do it. Don't give them an extra chance to maybe come from behind.
Every time. Kill him as soon as you can.
And this time, looks like going back to the Wesker instead of the Dante. I feel like Dante actually was doing well for a decent amount of the matchup, but then just there was too much power on JasonKido's side. And
Oh, that's the worst case scenario when you're down 0-2 and you switch characters. The new character gets clipped off rip.
well, this also changes the.
Oh, hey, wait.
Looked out.
Wow, he didn't preemptively put a button.
And got the block on the cross up and the throw. Okay, so maybe the Wesker was the change that was needed. As long as he has
shades.
remaining.
Beat him up.
Ooh, invest the X Factor into level 3. I don't think X Factor level 3. Oh, maybe it does just get
I did so much!
X Factor, glasses off, even if it's X Factor 1, that is
He knew.
damage.
He knew. He knew. He said he dead. Everyone, the whole chat. I know you chat. Very few of y'all believed in it, but
Oh, no, I didn't believe in it either.
I didn't believe in it either. I'm on your side.
That was it. That's one of the things.
Do we believe in Magneto though to clean this up?
Oh, I believe Magneto can do this. That's not the way to start it, but Magneto can definitely do this. Has 3 meters on deck, has X Factor available. If there's just like one risky assist summon, doesn't even need a risky assist summon. Just uses the shockwave off rip against Chris. Has the incoming mix up on Wesker. All the meters available. Oh, just using that stand light.
Oh, that's it. Let me see. For stars, is stars stronger than the magnetic? Than magnetic mon? Is the star stronger than magnetic mon? Or is it going to drop out?
He's gonna die. Living Legend making sure that Pasadena rules are activated.
Guaranteeing himself at least 2 more games minimum. Good stuff. Staying in this tournament.
Ooh, and it looks like there's going to be a little bit more magnetic blast zoning this time around. Those grenades have been well placed, popping to save Chris's life a lot. And Dark Hole also has been incredibly stable in just forming a wall. Even though it doesn't do like full screen influence, it can stop some of the tools that Living Legend has moving forward. Ooh, and Shockwave into the Stalking Flare is going to hurt Chris something fierce. The double mix up with the teleport goes into jump loops, is going to be able to kill off Chris or snap Akuma depending on which he wants more. Doesn't even need meter to do it. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Dormammu trying to clean this shit up.
Oh, he was actually saved by the flame carpet there, because if the flame carpet hadn't been there, Dormammu would get to block and Lariat would get to punish. So now Dormammu's dead and Living Legend makes sure to stay alive in here. Oh, I'm gonna need to hop off because I'm playing one of my matches for the West Coast tournament. So I'm gonna leave y'all on for commentary for right now. Hopefully be back soon.
I thought he was.
And then he gets it. We're still fighting. Let's get it. Wesker's not. Ooh. Okay, we got a 2-2. We got a game. Okay, we here. I got y'all guys. Don't worry. We'll keep this going. Living Legend, JasonKido. 2-2 situation. Let's go. Magneto pushing in. Chris backing up. Ooh, Chris, but backing up to oppression. I like that. Magneto backing up, throwing the blasts. Keep it going. Good defense. Okay. Chris backing up. Ooh, good stuff with the grenades, keeping himself safe. Magneto backing up again. Haggar's hagging in. Pulling up with his nice fresh men's warehouse. Okay. Okay. You can beat him. You got loafers on. He can't stop you. You're looking too clean today. You got your shape up done and everything. Look at that mustache. I like it. Ooh, Chris dodging the assist again. Chris is playing out of his mind right now, everybody. That's a dead character, right? No super? You just alive? Okay. Pushing Dormammu back. Smart. Oh no, you didn't expect him to hold forward like Ethan was saying. It goes forward again. But what's that? It's the smart thing to do in the situation. That's what it is. Because he wasn't going forward for a while. Okay. The mix up. He got his shades off. He's going to recover. He's riding this bike with no handlebars. Oof. He's blocking. He's chicken blocking everything. We don't want to land. We don't want to be in the corner. We want to get out. Oh, that's a dash catch. He catched a dash. He put them in a blast start up. Is that an X? We're going for the mix-up. We're not going for the kill. I like that. Okay. You didn't feel confident. I respect it. Okay, we're going for it again. It worked the first time, right? Watch for the raw tag. And he wasn't ready for the raw tag. It's crazy. At that point, we were winning. Should have baited for it, but it's all good. He moves on. Wesker backing up. The mom was pulling forward. Mom was still pressing in. Wesker just getting clapped. Thinking he was going to play something different, but he pushed him. Get pushed on. Home forward might is a strategy in this game. Let's go. I got a block. Oh my god. And he goes and teleports in the corner right behind you. And you got grabbed. And that's 3-2 JasonKido. LivinLegend got to clean it up. You got to punish him for these situations. You can't just let him do these things. Dashes, teleports, all these mistakes. Got to clean it up. No nerves. LivinLegend going straight in, JasonKido taking a break, thinking about the situation, knowing that it's looking so good for him right now because he needs one more game. LivinLegend not trying to let that happen right now, trying to fight back with all his heart.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's right, the third chapter. The superheroes are all here. Who will rise to the top?
Back to Karis, so like taking a second to breathe, think about the situation. You only need one game, you know? Well, we wait, guys. Talk to me, chat. How's it looking? Yeah, nervous? Yeah, I think it's about to pop off. Are they going back in? Talk to me later. Let's get it. Let's get it. Who decides top 8 for you? I don't know. Okay. Okay. And for all y'all staying up with me right now, it's shot o'clock. Pull up. Salute. Ooh. Ooh. Magneto's trying to approach. Chris trying to walk away. Chris don't want to fight. He the older one. Sight. He trying to be the more mature one. Okay. We're gonna go for the mix-up. That was fake. Chris blocked. Chris expecting the teleport. Okay, super. What's the plan? Wesker coming in to try to get the hit. Did not punish it. Gets hit by the lariat trades. Watch out for the trap. Good spells. I like that. Protected himself. The mom will get in the hit though. Is it gonna be an X Factor? Yes, it is. He wants to end this set. He wants to take this dub. He's gonna kill Wesker. Put the ball on him. The spear is there. You know what happens next? Mix-ups. Magneto comes in. The Dark Hole pushes him back in. Chris gets out. Magneto's still pressing, pushing away. Now Chris is the oppressor. Change of pace. Magneto holds it forward. Backs up. Small play. Small play. Chris getting busy. Throwing his guns and stuff. Okay. Magneto backing up again. I love the play from Kido right now. He has the dominant lead, and he's trying not to mistake himself. Not make any mistakes. Excuse me. Okay. Legend still keeping himself in the corner at the same time, playing the strong suit of Chris Redfield. Excuse the stutters. I'm pretty litty, but we still here. Akuma protecting himself. Oh, with the bust out, gets the hit. Launcher. Is this the beginning of one of those legend things I've heard about? Those Goki comebacks I keep seeing every time I play against them? Oh, we're gonna go for some chippies? We're gonna go for some, I like that. People don't do that enough. People don't chip people out when you have X. If not, you wait. Sometimes you waste your X and nothing happens. Take the chip if you can. Oh, you had it. All you needed was a super. Oh, is that a kill on Magneto? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And now you have the life lead. All you need is one solid hit. Oh, that's a confirm. Let's go, Legend.
Ridiculous.
Oh, but he misses the fireball.
Oh.
And he does the beam super. But is he
Not dead. Not dead.
Oh, but
Oh, he gets hit low.
but
No.
he got hit.
Unfortunate for
He
Legend.
held up on Wake Up, even though the media was coming against the mayor. Cosmo, I think I need you for the next match, bro. It's Prodigy against Kido. I think I need a partner. You should get over here, bro. We got 2 people. We don't need one more. We can handle this. We can handle it. Feel me? Jane Smith shit.
There can be only one winner.
Okay, I'm getting a little read real quick. Let me know if you want me to read this out loud. You want to read this to myself, but I can read it out loud if Kevin appreciates it, but I don't want to read private DMs. You get me? Talk to me though. Give me 1 second to read it up, chat. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. He said I can read it out loud. Okay, talk to TA Wolf and talking everyone's suggestions into consideration. I think we'll start the circuit/league to be online format only at the moment, separated east and west. That makes sense. Wednesday night fight tournaments will be qualifiers for X Factory online final tournaments. Points will be awarded to top placing players. Players will be placed accordingly into ranking groups dependent on tournament placings, and you can only challenge people directly above your rank. If Challenger wins, they will swap spots with the higher rank. If Challenger loses, they will de-rank a tier, and the spot will open up to the highest placing next Wednesday night tournament. All challenges must be recorded or streamed. I will provide servers for the occasions and stream the matches. Kevin Haas speaking, y'all. Listen to this. Offline matches are acceptable too if the players are local to each other, as long as they are also can be recorded and uploaded. Let's get back to this game though. That is fucking hype. Prodigy fighting for his fucking life. Let's get this shit going. JasonKido having a demanding lead, but he has to understand this is the girl. This is the lady. This is the you know what I'm saying? Okay. He got no bars, so he can't kill him from far away because he's not gonna let him. Ooh, I like that. He just used the fact that he can fly and kind of glide away to dodge the assist. That was good neutral. Morrigan is doing the best she can. She is one of those characters that can actually evade most assists. Oh, good stuff, though. That's game one. I'm sorry, guys. I had to make sure we know about what's going on. You get me? Okay. Prodigy going. Ooh. Ooh, he walked forward. He looked him in the eye. That was wild. I've never seen that. That's scary. I don't want to look him in the eye at all. Push guard in the grab, which is unsafe on block if you don't push guard. Ooh, attacking the grab, I like it. Prodigy trying to get these bars. You gotta just run away. Play the long term. Play the long game. Play the long game with them. Show them you got stamina. Let them know. Let the ladies know it's good. Man is spoken for, but he's trying to tell you who he's talking to. Okay. Oh, Phoenix got hit. Damn, Gingers. Oh, Morgan gets hits. No. Clip the X Factor, man. You don't want to play with her. JasonKido wants her out this world right now. He's trying to clean this up. He wants to fight Magneto with the full squad. No worries. And some bar behind him. Oh, at least a spear flame behind him. I see what you did there. He wants the flame protecting him. Haggar comes in. How's the X Factor? Stay airborne. Dodge the Parker. I like it. And now Kiddo doing what he did earlier and escaping as soon as he has a demanding lead. I like it. Oof. Prodigy got clipped by the pipe. 2-0. Kiddo. This man is running through a fucking train right now. It's like a brick wall. Everyone got to run through it. You got to climb it, guys, not run through it. Got to climb it. He's gonna get the hit. Oh, get the snap. Bring in the ginger. Oh my god, he clipped her. He gonna combo this? Here comes Morgan. Can Morgan come in safely? Oh, he gets the grabbies. So let me hold down this quick. Your suit looking nice, Poppy. Let me hold down. Okay. Oh, Morgan backing up. Ooh, a couple of missed inputs. Oh, another missed inputs.
Not flooding the
Oh my
screen,
god,
no.
three missed inputs back to back. Prodigy, what's going on? Take a second, take a deep breath. You still got your primary, your best character in the cut. And you can hold it down. He can bring you back. I believe. You gotta believe to achieve, brother. I believe. Chat, I know you believe. Whoever believes in Prodigy, let me get a one in the chat. You believe in the Magneto. I know some of y'all believe. That's an Evo top 8 right there. I know y'all in his corner. Oh shit. Cosmos, I need you to take the mic, bro. I think I got sent to the shadow room in the commentate booth.
You up in Grand Finals winner's side? Alright. Just
Find out who plays, nigga.
just got interested in the game. Gave it a little bit of time and I'm actually really enjoying it. At first, when I was getting beat by everybody, I really didn't enjoy it at all. But after that, when I actually learned some combos, I actually really enjoy the game. I made Finn right now. Okay. Magneto getting a swift kill on Zero. Getting the hit on Dante. And will he kill or will he snap? Jason going with the kill. Able to get a Stalking Flare mix-up. Jason, as long as he doesn't drop this combo, wins game 1. Alright, Jason wins game 1. Good stuff to Jason. Jason with the patience. Oh, he doesn't finish the combo. Goes back into neutral with Zero. This is a very risky spot. Oh, nolife drops the combo. Zero and oh, not watching the raw tag himself. Jason gets the snap. Great snap. Not snap. TAC break. Haggar getting the hit. Gonna take out Vergil. 1 bar necessary. Oh no, drops the combo. That is not what to be doing now. Oh, nolife X Factor. They both X Factor. Magneto running away. I agree. Waste out that X Factor time. Vergil with any X Factor is very lethal. X Factor. Oh! Great pull on Haggar. Taking out the Vergil. And hitting the assist. Neutral between these players. Good hit on Jason. Oh, he drops the combo! Picks it back up. Gets the kill on Dante. Zero come. Oh, Zero. Oh. Dropping the combos. Very sloppy execution. From both. Oh, great pick up. Great assist call from Jason. Jason up 2-0. How will nolife respond? Jason just needs one more game to go to, for both of these players to be in losers, unless nolife gets a win. These are Pasadena rules. Oh, nolife gets the hit. Decides to X Factor. I agree. Get the momentum in your favor. All right. Movie time. Oh, no. Drops the combo. Almost. Gets the... Oh! Combos are being dropped everywhere. Nolife managing to get the advantage out of the scramble. Movie time. Will he finish it this time? Yes, he does. Dormammu going down. Gets a really good confirm with Zero.
What?
Every single hit, even though they're
Okay. Momentum in Jason's favor. Takes out 0.
Bro, it just freezes every hit.
Jason killing Dante with X Factor. Okay, it's looking like bracket is reset. Grand finals. Both players are in losers bracket.
Literally freezes through my head. That's mad annoying. What?
Okay, Vergil getting snapped in and hit. Not looking too good for nolife right now. No stalking flare incoming.
Yo, every single hit I get, it freezes. This is getting me tight. It just keeps freezing.
Jason with the X Factor to get rid of Dante. Still manages to kill with just the shockwave. Can he confirm? Oh no, it misses. Confirms with 0.
Yo, what the fuck? Why does that keep happening? Yo, it didn't happen. This is just like so. He's like, for some reason, it just likes it.
Jason with the open up 1-0.
Yo, it literally only like only when I touch.
Already, Jason with insane momentum right now. Grand finals is reset. Up 1-0. nolife manages to get the happy birthday.
Yo, it's freezing raw. I'm hitting it. Like every hit. Look, you see it stuttering? It's just crazy. Yo, I'm literally stuttering every hit. Yo, what?
nolife with the open up on Dormammu. Pops the X Factor.
You can see it. You can hear it in my buttons. You can hear it in my buttons that it's freezing. Good, you hear it? It's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. In there all day.
Great grab.
Did not do that.
Oh, Haggar decided to snap. Haggar getting the kill on Vergil. nolife with the level 3. Takes out Haggar. Gets the incoming.
Are you kidding me?
Jason up 2-1. No life answering back to the JasonKido momentum. As long as No Life finishes this combo, it will be 2-2. No Life with the tea bags. How will Jason answer back? Is that a punish? That is a punish. The catch. Oh, drops the combo. Rapid slash punishes the assist. Does safe hard tag. Gets the open up. Gets the kill on Haggar. And gets the incoming. Gets the kill on Magneto. No Life in prime position to take this game, but he has to finish this combo.
Good game, Jason. Good shit.
Jason confident that this incoming will hit Vergil. It does. Jason tying it up 3-3. Last game.
This shit is mad close, yo. Yo, Jason, good games, yo. Regardless how it goes, good shit, yo. Some good fucking set.
No life with the open up. No life finishing this combo will get him the first kill of the final game. Jason gets away on incoming. Brings in Haggar. Gets the open up. No life gets the TAC break. That was ridiculous. It could have been very bad. Oh. Whoa,
Yo,
what happened?
What happened? I got no screen. He moved up. Oh my god. Yo.
Oh no.
Yo, the screen. Someone moved the parsec. I don't know if y'all see what I'm seeing. Yo, it's not on Marvel. What's going on? What happened? Does the stream see what I'm seeing? Marvel crashed. Wow.
Capcom presents Marvel
I guess I was wrong. That was not the final game of the night.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's right, the third chapter. The superheroes are all here. Who will rise to the top? Dante. Vergil.
All right, this should be the real last game of the night. Let's get it. Will No Life get this, or will Jason? No Life with a very questionable X Factor. Oh, winds up getting the hit. It's okay. Okay. Scramble's going on. Combo's being dropped. Jason getting Magneto out. Gets the open up. Is this a dead zero? I would probably X for this if it wasn't. Oh, it is. No meter necessary? No meter necessary. Wow.
I can't believe this happened.
Dante able to play. Oh, possibly deciding to chip out. I agree. Great punish on the assist. No bar on no life side. Gets the open up, drops the combo. Excellent punish. Manages to get the kill on Magneto. Jason gets the grab on no life. Oh, and the happy birthday. Is he dead? Jason dropping the combo. No life gets the grab. Oh my god, did no life make the comeback?
I am fucking amazing, niggas! Learn how to fucking play Marvel! The fuck out of here, nigga! The fuck out of here, nigga! The fuck out of here! The fuck out of here, niggas! The fuck out of here! That's how you play fucking Marvel, nigga! Give me my fucking Twitch clip, nigga! I earned that shit!